Look at this wonderful meme.
Here at the Studio FOW Memorial double cross game.
And this is why guillotines need to be...
Come on, GLaDOS. Where's the fucking cake?
And with that, welcome everybody to the third chapter of Scandinavian Noir. It feels longer. That's mainly just because scheduling is a pain.
As is life.
Maybe we should vary up the parties and our like 8 games a week rather than it just be the exact same 4 people in every single game.
Yeah.
Leading to a horrendous scheduling fuck up that is constant and consistent.
Well, you know, that would require our inner circle have be expanded. And I mean, you have Jörg.
My Patreon tells me that apparently nobody got funds for that.
Damn, son. When Patreon gives you the yeet.
I haven't even been yeeted yet. I'm just like, you think all the people who are no longer giving money to Sargon, maybe like, Steve fit to throw me $1 or 2.
No, because they delete Patreon as well.
How is it that with everyone losing all their shit, you of all people still have everything?
Yeah, I've been completely untouched. No one's really given a shit. No one doxed me. No one called me out for all the early years, shall we say.
It's mostly because you can issue a fatwa on everyone that tries
This is true.
to.
Things I wouldn't. Because, any publicity is good publicity.
Also, no one fucking watches us besides some people at the NSA who even think we're just that sad that they don't bother us LP.
I mean, don't say that. We love you, Jim.
Oof.
I hope the wives are okay.
Have you played ball with the kids yet tonight?
Do they still talk to you?
I'm damn
Or do the alimony payments only keep
You passed the
you
drug
away?
test. Steve gave you a bottle of it, right?
Or was it just your
What's the
clinical
legal-
co-workers who had to be tested again? Anyway,
No one would ever suspect the Koreans.
No. Only when they're on rooftops.
what can I say? It's Korea.
I think
It's Korea.
I think that's going past suspicion at that point.
Let's go.
And with that, let's move to where we left off. Now, for those for those of you who do not remember, as we left off, our character, Italian capo, Yumi, had climbed up the side of the harbor's storage building, and had spotted through the roof windows a man with white hair sitting next to a table, drinking some tea and reading a newspaper. In her infinite wisdom, she decided to open the windows and jump down.
Sub-nibble.
As we come to Baron.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up after having taken your daily sky nap. You have quite a good view.
I wake up from the dream where I hit the ground.
Yes. You wake up from a nightmare where you believe that your powers stop working and you hit the ground.
Well, all the people here from the skies. Oh.
Fucking Knuckles brother falling down. Oh. As you have quite a good view of the surround. You have quite a good view of Bergen. It is near evening. It's quite dark out, but being that this is Norway, and in the winter, it's probably about. You think it's probably about 4 o'clock at best. But it looks like evening.
It is dark as shit out here.
Yeah.
Look at these holes.
Now, as you wake up, you look around you, stretch your neck a bit, and you remember that you're here on a job. So you take a look at your phone and notice that you have several messages from Holt, also known as Agent Taggart.
Okay. I'm going to contact Taggart. I'm going to turn on Periscope. And I'm going to set the filter to AC-130 targeting reticule as I circle the building.
Oh god. Okay.
You are able, using that, you're quite easily able to find Holt.
My powers are rad. Why do I even work for a living?
Well, but with help from the information given to you in the messages, where he tells you that they are currently stalking out a building at the docks. Seems to be, he says it's quite suspicious, and that they might need your help. Using that information, you're quite easily able to scout them from high up into the air as you are. And it'll only take you a few minutes at best to get to the dockhouse. If you rush, you would probably be able to get there fairly quickly.
5x5 or more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the fact that I am, when weighted, fairly heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will actually fall at an angle over and actually make a horrific fucking...
Meteor strike.
I'm not going for... No, I'm going in like waves. Fucking...
A strike standing by.
I'm going to say that if you want to go at full speed, like the fastest you can go, the absolutely fastest you can go using that kind of technique, which is near terminal velocity.
Fastest.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This isn't flight. This is directional gravity control. I fall towards the target.
I'm gonna have you make me a RC check just to avoid damaging yourself in the fall.
At this point, I try and remember how this whole thing works. Okay.
Mind. Roller.
You select mind RC. If you have high enough encroachment, you select an encroachment bonus. If you have a score, if I decide to give you a score bonus, which I do not. And if you have an ability that allows you to lower the crit, you just lower the crit. This is not an accuracy roll.
Okay, no, so it's a regular dice, not a CRT.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay. I'll say that as you fall towards the building, regardless of how you choose to land, you will you won't have a perfect fall, and it won't damage you mostly, but it's like when you can't really properly drop and roll as you land, and you kind of hurt your knees a bit.
Youth yourself on a Fallschirmjäger when they land.
It's like 1 point of damage as you land.
Dun, dun, dun. Actually, wait. Saying that, I have the Fallschirmjäger theme open in one of these tabs. Give me a second.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
I found a dubstep remix. Get off my dick.
Yeah, fun fact, the Fallschirmjäger did not employ riser technology on their parachutes, so they had to learn to basically free fall and land while free falling. It was not a good idea.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
So you were starting into problems like, oh, one of these elite soldiers is stuck in a tree and being murdered by peasants with a pitchfork.
Yeah. Fucking Greek
Huh.
peasants. Oof.
It's always the Greeks.
Oh yeah, Falshamiga remix. Oh god, let's give this a quick listen.
A quick history lesson by Professor Holt.
I just randomly bring that in the language class. Why the Falshamiga? You had to learn to FIFA. Fuck.
Huh.
But your classes in history, shut the fuck up, I do Holt.
Your dad never had writer technology.
Your ma was a fun.
Your ma was a Falshamiga, you cunt.
Jesus.
Your ma was a Liza. Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, so. While he is arriving, Yumi,
Oh.
you land fairly quietly in the upper floor. And you can see that, and the man is still simply reading, is simply seem to have noticed you.
Wish I had points in stealth, but I don't.
Remember, stealth is a perception check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there even a stealth check? This game on the
It is an opposed perception check.
that kind of makes sense, to be honest.
Okay.
You basically try to notice that they notice you before they notice you.
So I have to do perception.
You've
See
already
if-
done one. If you
Okay.
remember, last time we left off on the fact that you
Notice.
rolled perception, opposed perception checks.
Okay. I pull out my shotgun. Slug shotgun, to be precise. Move towards the fellow and say, "Don't make a sound unless I tell you to."
Doesn't really tense up or anything. He just continues reading his newspaper as you come up behind him. And you can hear him begin to say in a very calm, low voice, "You know, there are way more threatening things you could have done in this scenario."
I let my actions speak for myself.
Judging by the accent, I'd say Italian.
Judging by the tone of voice, gruff old man.
More like throat cancer.
You too.
Magma.
He's going to. He doesn't turn around or move much. He just says, "Who are you?"
Just someone trying to figuring out what's happening. Or concerned citizen.
All right. He's going to turn the page of his newspaper. And he's going to ask, "And you came here why?"
Well, I find it kind of weird that there's military personnel hanging around here. I kind of want to know what your affiliation with those people downstairs are.
So you don't already know.
Sadly, can't read minds.
Well then. So... You've come here, pointing a gun at my head, without knowing who I am.
Yeah, have to start somewhere.
Eat.
Mostly seeing that the men outside kind of pointed the gun at me, so you can assume that.
He just laughs for a bit.
Good to know. That means my employers probably won't care if you die.
And we're going to cut away from there for a moment and move to Holt.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's have a look. True Fog of War still around, so... Crystal cut up the pavement there.
Mm-hmm. It is still bubbling asphalt.
Nice. Okay. I've got no backup, but fuck it. Let's just enter the room and see what happens. Even I'm the least combat-orientated character. Can I at least peek first and see what's around the corner?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Sense, perception. 11.
Let me see. Hold on for a moment. There we go.
Alright, and...
Give me a moment.
Alright.
Just realized something.
Hmm?
It's nothing major. It's just
Okay.
Is the stream alright for you people? Because it's in the red.
seems to be fine.
Yeah, my YouTube's telling me it's shit, but on OBS it's in the green, so... It's getting fucking 2.5 megs a second, so...
YouTube telling you it's shit. Tell me something new.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oof.
I will distrust the YouTube old doubt.
Pressing X already.
Yeah. Because my hardware says it's fine, so...
And
YouTube just being cancerous. Oof.
you peek in, and as you can move your character there, you can move your character around just to peek in the door, if you'd like, to get a better vision of what you can see.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, shit, lads.
You see...
I see dead
This time.
people.
You see something that is most certainly corpses. They seem to be corpses dressed in typical, workers' uniforms.
Okay. So let's see. I should probably call what's his name? Baron, Delta Baron, in for backup before I go in here, I think.
By this point, as do you go to call him?
Yeah, I just like hastily kind of text him like
Right.
need some backup, but we'll, you know, don't make the most dramatic entrance. Just fucking, we'll just slide in quietly through the door.
Baron. Do as thou wilt.
I mean, you can go in there
knew you'd
dramatically if
say
you
that.
want, but I wouldn't advise it. I'll tell you what. I'll hastily wait for my signal. That might be better, and then you can crash in through the ceiling. That'll probably be
I
more
will move to an
dramatic.
elevation where I can observe that being observed in kind, and then await signal.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll do
moving through
that.
an
Actually,
eleva-
that's probably smart.
You can see that with elevation, the easiest place to observe the inside of the building would probably be through the roof windows. If you move through the roof windows, then you can. Sorry.
And we hear a single gunshot.
The feds have found Gren. Oof.
FBI, open up!
It's the Feddies! Zigzion! Boom!
As you see,
Just a
as
practical.
you see, as you look in through the window, you can see. Holt, what do you do?
I think I'll have to just stroll in at this point and be completely Scottish. And I'll waltz
I'm
in.
awaiting your command.
That's fine.
You gonna? Are we going in hot? Is this what's happening?
I'm gonna text. I will yell AC 130, and that's your clue to. Go in.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and whisper to myself. Specifically, my powers only really work due to a little mental lag I have. I have to speak into my watch.
Oh yeah.
How did that thing go again? Oh yeah, Ephesians 6:11. Put on the full armor of God, so that you may take your stand against the devil's schemes, and then my entire armor suit will manifest.
As that happens, and you stroll as Holt strolls into the building, yelling. Firstly, it was AC something.
AC 130.
And do you say anything else as you stroll to the guards?
I just go, what's going on here, lads? There's been a murder or some shite.
As you do that, all the guards turn towards you, and as all the guards turn towards you with surprise clearly written in their eyes. And as Baron as Baron manifests his armor and prepares to barrel through the ceiling at full speed, all he can see is a bright white light from the second floor, which blinds the both of you.
Son of a...
Which blinds the both of you for a moment. Yumi, you feel the ground beneath you. Fall. You feel the ground beneath you quite literally fall apart. Holt, as you finish your sentence, and the guards begin racing their guns towards you. Above your head, you hear the sound of a few, what sounds like the cuts of a blade against something hard and rocky. And you can see above you the solid floor of the solid stone floor of the second floor of the building being quite literally cut apart. The rocks fall towards the middle.
Fucking hell.
Son of a...
and as the smoke clears, you can see a figure as the rocks land towards the ground of the first floor, crashing into them and creating a cloud of dust. All you can see from within, as the dust slowly clears apart, is a figure whose one eye glows with a red glow.
Oh no. Goblin
And-
Slayer, sir.
The
Oh shit.
Aye,
Oh god, it's fucking Raiden.
The man rises a katana that pulses with electric energy and light gleams as the lightning protruding from his body incinerated his clothing, revealing his fully augmented form.
Well, it's been a while since Jack let her rip.
Oh, for
Um,
fuck's sake.
Hang on, I'll put on fucking stage
Lots of
time.
game.
No, don't worry. I have music on.
It's in game, yeah.
This better be the
Yeah.
Buster Rhymes remix.
Gren,
It's
Lozzie is in general.
Oh shit.
Um,
oh shit.
I'll damn
Drag her in.
Yeah, because we'll
Yeah,
need
I
her for
guess
this.
it's-
God damn it.
Rolls of nature.
Hey.
All right. So, Lossie, just to quickly summarize, you are behind Holt as he entered the building. A man made of metal, looks like this, fell through the ceiling alongside Yumi. His body is pulsing with electric energy, and you can see.
Outside the game.
Awa. Well, once you join, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, when Lossie gets here,
Dio Santo.
Basically, we're fighting Raiden, mostly.
Raiden
When,
never had to fight someone with a pile bunker, as far as I know.
He also
The pile
never had
bunker
to
didn't
fight.
just get-
He also never had to fight a drunken Scotsman in a trench coat as well.
Well, Fat Man used to skate around and drink a lot.
Yeah.
And he used to drink like fucking Manhattans and shit.
alright. So, everyone who wants to can add their turn.
It's just your initiative, right?
It's just your initiative. Just click your token and click the initiative button.
Do I get
You
something
should automatic-
special for initiative? Because I know I've got a bunch of weird powers related to this. Hold on.
Where is... Okay.
Tactical decision? Is that the one? Oh fuck! I need to load the book up. God damn it.
Like,
Can I
where's...
get a link to
Uh,
the game? Get a link to the game.
But,
Then
But you're in.
okay.
You like roll 20 occasionally fucks up.
Fair enough.
Hey, there,
I'll-
that is.
or it was
That's it.
Mm.
I'm glad that I have body armor with me.
I am the body armor, motherfucker.
Right,
Give me
did you get a link? I'll send you a link here. Sorry, Leslie. Sorry, viewers, we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yee.
The boss fight is lagging.
Yeah, it can't handle the swag. So.
High ping has joined the fun.
Okay.
There's Loping.
Where was it?
Low ping is the Jack the Ripper of high ping. You want to see
For the
man who
duration of the
actually-
round, the target receives a plus level ×2 initiative bonus. The power count targeting user. So, I guess I do that when it's my turn, and that it automatically
What is
buffs
the
their
timing of the power?
tactical decision setup.
That means you get to do it at the beginning of a round.
So I can do it now.
Yeah. Once we get to the setup phase, once I declare the setup phase, anyone who has the ability to do anything in the setup in the setup process gets to do that before we move on to everyone's initiative.
Okay. Who really wants to go first?
Well, you have add token to tracker.
Yep.
Let's see.
You just click your token, and then you click the add token to tracker button.
I'm sorry, I don't have control of my token.
You don't? Do you have control of your sheet?
No.
Yeah, you'll probably have to give her the permissions again.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
see, I got emotional.
Ah, fair enough. Well, now you have control of your sheet.
Okay.
Now you do.
Okay. Lozzie, would you like initiative buff?
I don't know.
Okay. Doom, do you want initiative buff?
Yes.
Go on. You can have the plus. Let's see, what is it? Level times 2 initiative bonus. What's my level?
Level of the skill.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check.
I'll just add each of your tokens for you, I suppose.
It's a +4 bonus because it's level 2 tactical decision.
Let's see why you're adding so many of your tokens.
Because I can't see anything, and I was figuring that would.
So,
Oh,
if it
sorry.
ha-
So, don't worry. I forgot to give you sight.
Is this what Bill realizes? He has no idea how to roll initiative.
there is an add token to tracker button in the roller section at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you go into the roller section, you can see add
your token.
initiative to tracker. Then just click your token and add the initiative.
Where the fuck is initiative?
Did you? You need to add your token. You need to add your token to the map first.
That would be why.
So I would have a 16 with your buff.
Yeah.
Let's try that again, once more with feeling.
Extra feeling.
Oh shit, I'm feeling it.
Right, I need to figure out.
What do you roll for initiative?
Yeah, that's what
Add token to tracker.
Yeah, it's a fixed
Basically,
value.
It's a fixed value. Just click your token. Go to your sheet. Click add initiative to add a token
And-
to tracker.
It's on the bottom of the roller, the
Yeah.
red fucking section.
Yeah, the red section.
Add token to tracker. Oh.
Hey, it's same initiative.
Yeah, it's because I have a good mind stat, I think.
Right. So during the setup phase, so anyone who has a skill, or a power, with the timing setup, can use their setup abilities now.
Okay, in that case, you've already got a 12, right? So
Yep.
I will buff Lozzie, and then we all go before this gun.
Hell yeah.
Damn!
11.
Lozzie, you now have 11 initiative.
Don't forget to add your fucking encroachment.
Right. So
Oh wait, do we add encroachment now?
Well, if it gives you encroachment.
if the power has an encroachment cost, you raise your encroachment by that amount.
Encroachment. 4. Okay, so I go plus 4 and then adds it to my percent. So 59. There we go.
Also, would warding be effective now?
Uh,
As in all non-overt becomes extras?
as far as you can tell, yes. The main guy, like the main enemy, you could sense warding being used when this whole thing occurred. Probably as part of the bright white light.
Mm-hmm.
But none of the armored people armored people here seem to have fallen unconscious, which is normal. You suspect they might be wearing warding masks.
By the way, Gren,
So-
Aussie's initiative should be 11 now that I've done that.
Yeah, you are able to change your initiative.
Oh,
Your stats, I do believe. But I'll change it for her. Okay. There you
there
go.
we go. Yeet.
Right. So, as you basically say, as Very Cold basically points to Pancake and says, "Don't just stand there. Get to the front."
Into the front lines with you, little.
Just child soldiering. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
How does Raiden react to this situation?
Go on, Crystal. Let's get these cunts. There you go.
You can see.
Come on, Crystal, let's blow out your candles.
as the mechanical man, as you shout out your tactical decision, the mechanical man in front of you basically says,
Well, that's a lot more blood than I expect. That's a lot more fresh blood than I expected to see. Let's see if you can match my speed.
and he will. You can see his one eye glow red once more as you see lightning begin surging through him.
Oh,
Begin
you.
surging through him and causing his entire body to glow with a blue light. As a setup action, he uses the acceleration mechanism power
You black
Increase-
dog motherfucker.
and increases his initiative to 12.
Oh, okay.
Now,
He has the same ability. God damn it.
however, because he is an NPC,
He
he
goes.
will go after the two of you.
Alright.
Since you managed.
Suck my dick.
Suck
don't
my
care.
dick, you chubby coon.
I can't wait to drop through the ceiling and murder all of you.
Alright, I guess if I have enough timings left, I'll use my combo.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I've started it properly, but we'll figure out. It's called Welcome to Scotland.
Scotland!
Which I believe we discussed. I haven't started it properly because I haven't had time. You put concentration, then gun, and then irresistible words, I think it is.
I'm just gonna
So that's
check.
a major, and I don't know what gun is. I guess that's a major.
It's about I was expecting something that set him on fire and kicked him in the nuts. Welcome to the glass game.
Scotland.
Done the glass. I will get another combo called Done the Glass later on.
Done the glass game.
Yes. Let's see. Irresistible
Welcome to Glasgow.
words.
Welcome to Glasgow. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, there we go.
Release internal pursuit intelligence. Ranged attack. If attack hits, situation of the current scene, the target receives minus.
Oh, no. Irresistible word. The combo irresistible words plus. If you use irresistible words plus concentrate,
Yep.
then you just roll negotiation in an attempt to hit him.
Okay, so I guess we'll do it
Basi-
manually for now until we actually start it properly, you know.
This is an
Yeah.
arena that I like.
Oh yeah. So essentially, for now, we just combine the effects of irresistible words and concentration together. The level the level of irresistible words to you is -2. You know, combining concentrate and irresistible words wouldn't do anything.
Okay, so I guess I'll just use irresistible words on and say something cool.
Scotland.
You can do that. Another thing you can do is mental command plus concentrate. That would actually work.
Oh yeah, that's my gun ability, Mental Command, I forgot.
Yeah.
Alright. I guess that can be done with glass, but with a gun.
It's mental command allows you to. Basically, it allows you to roll ranged with mind.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the broken as fuck one. Because I
get-
use my intelligence and intellect to shoot somebody in the weak point.
So basically, if you combine concentrate mental command and use it with the gun, then you just put mind, sense ranged. You add your encroachment bonus in extra dice, and you lower the critical value to a 8.
Alright.
And this is an accuracy roll.
Okay, so do I roll the shot first?
Take the bloody shot.
Okay.
Hold on, I was just testing something.
Yep.
God damn it, Bald. Take the bloody shot.
Let's see, now it should be able to.
Combat in this game has many formulas.
It's fairly easy once you get into the hang of it. Essentially, just click, mind, sense ranged, add your encroachment bonus if you have it. I don't think you do yet. Nope, you're 1 off.
Oh, do you need 60? Yeah.
Yeah. Set your critical to
Oh,
8.
could I... Could I use irresistible words first? I think that would be the best thing to use, honestly, to start combat.
Yeah, it requires a major action to use, so you wouldn't be able to shoot as well.
That's fine.
That's the only thing. Okay.
Okay. I'll just
Thank you.
basically yell, "Welcome to Scotland, bitch!" And I just yell that at him, and that's irresistible words, I guess.
Yeah. Just roll negotiation.
Okay, social.
To be honest, it would just cause confusion for everyone.
That's
Isn't
fine as well.
But
That's
isn't
sort
it
of the
Norway?
point.
If they fail, though, they believe it's Scotland.
That is very
Has a-
confusing.
And then he
Scotland.
has a plus racial bonus because they've seen the Highlander.
Scotland. They believe it's Scotland. Forever.
He will oppose the roll,
Yeah.
and I will, because it's an opposed roll, and I will say that the proper opposed one for this would be will.
Okay.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Can you oppose Scotland, though?
Yes. And that'll be stats. Oh, he doesn't have that yet, does he?
I didn't roll very well, to be honest, but we'll see.
Okay, well, he will attempt to use will versus you. Oh yeah, I remember now. 6. So this is 3. You shout at him, and you can see that he turns towards you, and just simply says,
Wow, what cunt.
You still
Is
have a
that all
minor
my...
action if you'd like to use it.
I have another action?
You have a minor action,
A minor action, eh?
which is
don't-
shit like moving.
Just don't do anything to minors.
Oof.
Oof.
Quickly knock out a support beam and launch like a 3-month operation to get you the fuck out.
Okay, I'm gonna, can I just barrel into these guys to cause even more confusion? Just scatter them.
Yeah, you can go in. You can enter an engagement.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right.
Drunkenness.
Drunkenly stumble to these fucks.
You are now engaged with this troop.
Oh, they're all squad level of combats. Okay, cool.
Well, no, they're a troop unit.
Okay.
They share a hit point bar.
Oh god, his horde rules from 40k. Ooh.
Yeah.
I hope
the
this isn't
morale.
as filthy.
Well, will that be your action?
I don't think I can do anything else, so yeah. Because attacking is a major, I'm pretty sure, so...
Yeah. Also
Alright.
remember to increase your encroachment.
Oh yeah, by the resistible words, let me do that. Resistible words was 2. Okay, my encroachment 2.
Ooh, 61.
Damn, son. That means I get the bonus soon.
Next round. First off, Italian swears the entire fucking time
Well, yeah.
as I collapse through the fucking from the second floor into the first. I then raise the shotgun towards his face and go for my combo. Yeah, that was it. Colpo de Singularita. Or Singularity Shot, bitch. If it would
Just.
This
Did you
sounds
click
like a fucking Mass Effect ability singularity shot.
Did you click the button?
work, I click the button.
Alright, let me see. Might need to reset.
Did the sheets fuck up?
They sometimes do.
Sometimes,
Mega Saber says Scots get a bonus against other Scots. They're hated enemies.
Okay, could you try now?
yeah, the roll doesn't work.
God damn it.
I can do it. I know everything. It's here, so don't worry. It's a ranged sense. It uses 6 fucking dice. So I have to put a +1 dice bonus there. Then.
I suppose this would be a good example of how it is to do this.
And it's an accuracy roll, right? Okay.
Whoa.
Hmm.
16.
16. Okay. You didn't roll a crit or anything?
Yeah, I rolled one. I rolled 2 crits actually.
Nice. Oh, the roller working again. Great.
Yeah. Damage.
Right. He will attempt to dodge you.
Oh, come on, you can't dodge it. Dodge it.
3.
What the fuck is that dodge?
It's secret.
And though you can see that his body is unnaturally agile and quick due to the massive amount of augmentations within it, you're fairly certain he is more machine than he is man at this point.
Oof.
You still manage to line the shot up with him with a smirk and a wink. You plant a shot right in his chest.
All the better to burn him with.
Damn.
Now you can roll damage.
The damage. Let's see. How do we do damage again?
Right, so damage is done in the following way. You take the 10th digit of the accuracy roll, which in your case was a 16.
So that's a 1.
You put that in the 10th digit of accuracy roll thing.
Mm-hmm. Plus your accuracy.
No. If you have your weapon checked, then it will add the attack power of the weapon automatically.
Yeah, and it adds +6 to it.
Yeah, so just check check mark your weapon in the weapon section
Yep, I did.
and click damage.
Okay, just damage.
Let's see.
That should add everything.
Plus 6, basically.
That 16 plus 6?
Yep, 22.
God damn.
You don't fuck with the Italian.
You blast him with the shotgun. It was a shotgun, wasn't it?
Slug shotgun.
Slug shotgun. You blast him with the shotgun, and you can see that he takes a visible step back. And the bullets and the slug leaves a visible dent in his dermal plating.
Well, that's good. I was wondering if this was gonna be any fun.
Encroachment. And...
You're at 60.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Both you and Holt can now, after the many weeks you've spent here, can now start to feel the renegade virus awakening within you, coursing through your veins.
Oh,
It's happening.
Oh shit, I'm feeling it.
And finally,
Mr. Krabs.
that brings us to the mysterious figure's turn.
Well, I still have my minor,
Oh yes, you do. Sorry.
which I'm gonna use fucking repulsion jump, granting me temporary flight.
Ah, good. Granted.
And 5 extra feet of movement, or 5 meters of movement. So that's a 22 meter movement.
This means that you can ignore any blockades or engagement you are currently in, as flight can only be blockaded by flight.
So, let's see. There's still a staircase there at the
Yep.
top.
Yep. You now have elevation.
I have the high ground now.
It's overridden. I have the high ground.
Also, all of you should remember your auto and reaction powers.
Fuck.
I don't think that was... Jesus Christ, that's an expensive power.
Yeah, apparently... I need to reset
68.
that one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oof.
It was 62 actually. So,
Okay.
moment.
That's fine. While he deals with that. Finally, the mysterious figure.
There it is.
Finally, the mysterious figure, after seeing his primary prey, or at least what was his primary prey, fly away to the staircase, says,
This is gonna... I'm really feeling it now.
Let it
and
rip.
he's going to perform a combo. He's going to perform the minor action combo. The minor action combo, God of Lightning.
Fucking Hanuman, I knew it. Or actually, no. Black Dog.
You can see the lightning in him surge once more.
Fucking Lord of Cinder. Oof.
Lightning within his body surge once more, causing it to spark against the ground and leave visible singes where he stands. And he looks... And he will look towards... Holt.
Scotland isn't forever anymore.
As he stands there, looking like some sort of mythological figure surging with the power of the sky itself. Suddenly, he disappears from your sight.
Oh my mamu.
Nani?
And appears next, and as if
As
It
if by
wasn't-
lightning.
it wasn't really being as smart as you are. You were as perceptive and smart as you are. You were able to notice that it wasn't a teleportation ability or anything. He was just so fast that he looked like a bolt of lightning.
Oof.
And he says, unironically,
Nothing personal. These are just the rules of nature.
That's pretty much my reaction, just the ooh, edgy boy!
Well, I guess they had to go somewhere once they left the Mojave.
Anyway,
Nothing personal, kiddo.
For personnel, kiddo.
Jordan Peterson is an
And
fucking overhead.
Like, the color palette is the same, and they've got kind of a similarly shaped head. Picture
So-
it in your mind's eye.
Oh yeah, Jordan Peterson would definitely be a Newman if he was an overhead. Jesus. Just wrecking feminists every day in debates with his intellect.
he
Ooh.
has a.
Clean your room and your spine, kiddo.
I do like how high energy this combat system seems to be. It's fun.
he will use his combo against you.
Double combo. One more combo.
It's basically just an anime fighting game RP system of combat.
It's not basically, it's literally an anime.
Yeah, but I like it 'cause you have all these badass combos and shit.
We were all here thinking that, oh, it's Dragon Ball Z Fighters, like other shit. No, it's Melty Blood.
No.
It's a sigil fighter.
Okay, let me roll his accuracy roll. Oh fuck!
Double
dead.
cross. Action.
Oh,
Uh,
How dead is he?
well,
would you like to try and react to that?
I'll probably have to dodge drunkenly.
Motherfucker.
So this concept, killing machine cyborg, you know who I should pick a fight with? The unarmed man. The bumbling cop.
Oh. How do I doge in this game?
It's a simple dodge check.
Nice. Body. Doge.
So basically, it's body.
My
dodge.
shittest. Oof. I rolled a 10. Oh, does that add my encroachment, by the way?
Yes, you add a dice.
Oh, right. Okay, I should probably roll that again then. Or should I roll
Just
a
roll a
d10
1d10.
manually?
Just
Yeah.
roll a d10.
And then roll another.
19.
19. He still hits you because he crit 5 times and rolled a 46.
Okay. That's fucking gay.
Prepare to die, kiddo.
Oof. Thanks, Obama.
It's just the belly of the beast.
18 damage. Okay.
You'll never unsee it now.
That was actually a pitiful damage roll.
Well,
That
Or is the
actually
crit not
pitiful.
actually applied yet?
that's 28
Is that 28?
because he adds 10 from his weapon.
Oh, right. There's flat damage bonus for your weapon as well. Okay. Okay, I don't know how many hit points, if there is hit points in this game.
Yeah, there are hit points in this game. How many?
20. Body times 2 plus mind plus 20.
So that's...
That is exactly enough to kill you.
Oh, lad. Oof.
Right? But don't worry.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, 'cause you regen in this game, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so roll me a 1d10.
Alright.
You add that to your health and your encroachment.
I'm getting more fucked then as the virus awakens more.
The virus attempts to protect you as best it can, inadvertently fucking you over while it does so.
Alright, so I get 10 hit points. Where do I record
The-
hit points? Oh, there you go, 28, yeah.
Yeah. You at the moment have 10, exactly.
And my encroachment goes up by 10. Does that mean I get 2 encroachment bonuses?
If you're high enough yet, you can again just hover over the rollers, the plus the extra dice section of the rollers, and you can see how much encroachment gives you. When you get to 80 encroachment, you gain an additional 2 dice.
Shit, son.
As he appears next to you after moving as seemingly at the speed of lightning, he strikes down with the katana. He strikes down with the katana, leaving you with a searing wound across your chest. You can see some of your veins blacken as the virus within you attempts to close the gaping maw in your chest.
Oof.
In response. And once again, and perhaps not for the first time, you were reminded that the only reason you survived is because you're over it.
Damn, son. Fucking nigger blood. Ugh.
Basically, the way I always run it, the higher encroachment, the more fucked you look physically.
Oh god, so like even more deranged
Well,
Scottishness.
that'll be hard. He has a giant gash in his body now.
At a
Oh
hundred,
god.
Frozen.
at 100%, you have like the effect where your outer veins have like black blood that is visible through your skin,
That sounds
your body.
awesome, to be honest.
and you also have like you look like you have You look like you have a really bad form of Ebola by the end of it.
Oh,
Spit
no.
on him. Spit on him,
Laddie.
brother.
You're only making me stronger, laddie.
Haggis flows in my veins.
And the only thing I'll say to that is,
In that case, you'll eventually provide a challenge.
Oh, God.
all right,
I'll wait till my turn to respond.
Pancake. Since the guards have noticed you, you are currently in an engagement with them.
So
Why don't you fucking
I whip out the fire and ice sword.
Oh shit.
My little lightsaber.
I will say that since last time you were here, you made the asphalt bubble and burn. You can still have the lightsaber out if you so wish.
Yes, I still wish those.
All women are queens.
Right. That case,
I'm-
If she breathes, she's
Uh,
on fire.
so what would you like to do?
So hopefully I can attack like 2 of them and within the turn. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think in this game you attack the whole squad and do damage, like, because it's a horde,
In the-
basically.
Yeah, but I kind of want to like cut down their legs so I can get to the big baddie and be like, fight.
Yeah, there's no real non-lethal damage rule in this game. It's basically more or less a matter of you get them to 0 HP.
It's flavor
and-
text, yeah.
When you get them to 0 HP, they are unconscious. You can then kill them later on, but they stay unconscious for the rest of the encounter.
I want to get here.
Sure.
I want to pretty much walk through them while I'm cutting it. But
Alright.
I will, of course, try to roll my damage. Which is that again? Do I...
I will say, make an attack roll. So
is that the damage, or...
no, you can't just roll damage. You have to actually hit them first.
Where do I attack? I can't remember.
Okay, so let's see. Let me just go through all of your shit for a moment. You have the melee weapon. You've got the poison blade minor ability.
Yeah, but I haven't activated that yet. Yeah, that's an act... You have to
I
take a
would
little bit.
Yep. I will just say,
Okay.
since this is your first time rolling this, let's just do a normal attack and see how it goes. Just for a test run. So, when rolling damage, you usually use your body stat. You add your melee skill. So body melee.
Okay.
You add bonuses from encroachment. If you have them.
I don't know if I have a bonus encroachment.
What is your encroachment percentage?
49.
Okay.
don't.
You don't have it yet. You need to get a 60 first.
So body, melee, and roll.
Yeah. Then you just click the accuracy check mark. Let me see if you have Fire and Ice Sword selected. Okay.
Is that it? Probably not.
That is correct.
That is indeed correct.
Okay, so accuracy is 7.
Now, just because I'm kind, and I would have allowed you to do this anyway, now that you know how to roll the melee, in your powers, anything that has a major action and uses the same skill or has a syndrome or doesn't know the skill can be used with a weapon in a major action. So for you could, for example, combine Concentrate and Ice Scythe with that attack. This would increase your encroachment.
Maybe.
Yeah, which would increase your encroachment, equal to the combination of the two powers. But Concentrate would lower your critical modifier by 2. And Ice Scythe would give them a -1 penalty to their dodge. A -1 dice.
Try to do that, but
Well, it's literally just the same roll, but just lower the crit to an 8.
I'm just gonna check something. I don't know if it works like this. I have a support fire ability, which is an auto timing. Don't know if that triggers when Lozzie does her attack. So
It might, because I think that it is because Neumann has a lot of support abilities, and that is support fire. Let's see, what's the timing of support fire? Is auto?
let's see.
All
I mean,
right.
I expect to rack up quite a bit of encroachment when I get attacked and summon a herd
Declare
of
before the target
bats and
performs a check.
seagulls.
Yeah, you declare it before the target performs a check. That target receives a plus level dice bonus. Essentially, you are shooting at what they are trying to shoot at in order to distract their target.
Power cannon.
Fucking die already.
So if you two would like to do that, like if you would like to support fire her, and Lossie, if you would like to, if you would like to perform your combo, then you can both. Then I will allow you to reroll. This was just to show you how it works.
Yeah, that would give you +2 on the roll, also because my support fires at level 2.
Would you like to do that, the two of you?
I think so. Do I just re-roll for?
Yeah. Just reroll. Just reroll.
That was a bad roll.
Well, you didn't do it properly this time.
I don't know.
You just need to lower your crit from a 10 to an 8.
Okay, so this is what you do. Lower your crit to an 8. Add 2 to the dice. That's all.
Because I grant you extra dice, don't I?
Yeah. So just write 2 in the first box.
Fucking hell!
And there you see the difference. So they will attempt to dodge you, but since you're using Ice Scythe, they get a -1 to that.
And how much do I add to encroachment? Do the 3 or?
You add
Concentration and
you-
eyesight.
You
That's
add the
a good point.
encroachment of both concentration and eyesight. That's a 4 in total, I believe.
Our support bar is also an encroachment. Ooh, lad.
Yeah,
Everything
technically
has encroachment.
except minor.
Sorry.
73.
Okay.
Nice. And with that, they'll attempt to dodge you. Sorry for that. Sorry for the holdup. Let's see, they have a how much skill? Just. I think that's correct.
Let's see.
Yeah. All right.
How horribly do they die?
They are unable to dodge. They are unable to dodge your hits. Now we roll damage. And the way you
Fire
roll,
and ice sword is
if you have Fire and Ice Sword checked, then it will automatically calculate damage. The only thing you need to do, unless it's already added it, it's already added it. So just click damage, honestly.
20.
Motherfucker.
Don't underestimate the power of a small girl wielding a
Fucking lightsaber.
at crotch level, no less.
As Pancake strolls up, and has her usual, kind girly, child girl smile. For a moment, you swear you can see her smile turn into the image of fear. And as a cold air blows from her direction, all you can see is something you would equate to a fancy light show at a concert. As these soldiers fall screaming to the ground.
They fall victim to the rave.
As they fall screaming to the ground, massacred by this little girl.
The rude sandstorm, my dude.
You may now move. These are no longer considered an engagement because they are dead.
I'm going up to the fake daddy.
Alright. I'll just say,
Yeah.
good girl, that's how we do it in Glasgow. Just cop soldiers in the pulse.
Baron, your turn.
I am currently blind for some reason. Ever since
Nanny?
I reloaded, I can't see shit.
Oh fuck, did I forget to give you sight as well?
No, I had to reload because Roll20 did its thing it usually does, which is crash horribly in the middle of a session, which is done consecutively every day this week.
Can you see?
Yes.
Good. Right.
Okay. You see that motherfucker over there? I don't want to anymore.
So then.
But you
Easy.
work so hard to get it visible.
Well, I'm going to introduce him to a very interesting concept called Lythant. I'm going to violently introduce him to the concept of being a fucking Jesuit.
Scotland.
Right, so first of all, you'll have to make sure you're in range of him.
I believe I am. I have got a move speed of 18.
You are well within range. You gotta remember, you're all superhuman.
Oh yeah.
Russian. Kill.
And as I'm moving down to descent speed, I've got the pile bunker out of its case.
Oh boy.
And I'm just whispering to her, You are my mole mutton of battle. With you I will shatter nations. With you I will destroy kingdoms.
You descend.
And emblazoned on the side in cursive is the other words heavy gospel.
You descend through the ceiling towards him, ready to enact God's will.
Yes. Revolt.
Get your mechanical heathen hands off my friends. I'm not gonna pull the trigger, I'm just gonna swing it bodily at him.
So,
Prepare to be met with the concept of 3-frame normals.
roll to hit.
Okay,
It
I've got
is.
body, melee, accuracy clicked. Anything else I need to keep in mind? I don't have any encouragement bonuses.
And
You'll have
mage
encouragement
action?
bonuses. I will give you a +2 bonus because you come through the ceiling and he is entirely unprepared for you.
Okay, and just the die-shaped one, not the skirt.
Yes.
Is he even prepared for pancake?
Oh shit.
Now, people keep forgetting, I have a melee skill of 10.
Yeet.
This is what I do. I'm getting into like sub-NPC grade shit.
Nope. There.
Jesus Christ. You didn't roll higher than a 5 and you still got a 20. Jesus Christ.
Again, plus 10.
So, he, as you come towards him, he is unprepared, but he is able to notice you just in time to choose how to react. And he chooses to guard. Lightning surges through him again. And we'll see. Okay. Do as thou wilt. You can now roll damage. He has chosen to guard.
So double check what my damage on this thing is 2.
That is +2. You add your... If you have your... You just put 2 in the tens of damage digits.
Yep, it's already recorded.
And if you have your... Honestly, if you have your power bunker checked, you don't need to do anything else. Just roll damage. And hope to God the roll is good.
14 damage. It was lower end of mediocre.
He rolled well on his guard roll due to the fact that he uses a specific power in a reaction combo. He calls it "A soul can't be cut."
But it can be bludgeoned.
Let's see how it feels about being beaten into the floor. I've got all day. I've got all fucking day to beat you until you and my lord meet face to face.
Fortunately, this time you come barreling towards him, and though you hit him squarely, he puts up his katana and catches the tip of your power bunker with the blade of his electrified katana. It creates a strange sort of magnetic. You feel as if you're trying to put two magnets towards each other as he blocks you.
Gonna have to do a bit better than that, boy.
I've got all day to practice.
Right. Very cold. It's your turn again.
Okay. As the black tar heroin blood courses through my veins beneath my skin, I lean into him and go, I'm using irresistible words. Hey lad, I shagged your law last night. Ready loose, you big gay poof.
Just the fucking oof.
Oh, and I'll use that with my encroachment bonus.
Good eye, Puffer.
Okay,
Yes,
so
you get
let's
an
see.
encroachment bonus, don't forget.
So yeah, social negotiation, right, and then it's the bottom dice, not the D plus. Yeah,
Jesus, sorry.
so score bonus. Oh no, it's the dice bonus. So it is the D plus.
Yes.
Aha.
Huh?
It's the D. You should be thinking about.
Oof, the D.
Well,
Not the best roll, but
He will attempt to resist.
what have you told me about my mother?
So let's see.
So is this supposed to be a common mook, or is it supposed to be the final fucking boss of the campaign? We don't know.
You don't know. Let's see. And
now you face my final form.
ooh, okay.
Nani?
We failed.
No, you got the exact same result.
What happens now? Do we
Attacker
compare?
wins.
What? God.
Attacker always wins when it's the same result. If I don't
Wow.
remember wrong.
So my shitty flex actually worked. Okay.
It's like he doesn't really seem as insulted as he's just confused.
just about the
Sounds like a
Scottish.
fucking flashback in the middle of it. Why don't you have posters up on your walls?
It's not a face, Mom.
I reminded him. Is he gay? Also, is his mum? Is his mum a whore? Is his mum a whore?
Oof, just fucking. He just kind of looks at you, somewhat confused.
Ryden has no defense against old school Scottish bullying.
Okay, so I've forgotten where Irresistible Words is. I think it's a Solaris ability.
Yeah, Irresistible Words just gives him a minus to
Debuff.
his
Yeah.
reaction checks.
Yep. Which is just what we need.
Yep.
You talk shit to him and he gets on there.
No one handles. You know, I'm now moving up from Joan by Heaverdale to just straight up Powell in the name of God. Fuck it.
Okay, let me see if I have anything else minor that I can do.
Oh no, he receives a -1 dice penalty towards a minus level dice penalty towards all checks
Yes! It's fucking good.
for the rest of this encounter.
It's that good.
For the rest of the encounter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
for the
massive
scene.
debuff.
So unless you shift C in the middle of combat, rest of the encounter.
Is that -2 to his dices?
That's -2 to everything he does.
Fuck. That is well worth it, that ability.
Meanwhile, I'm just listening to The Godfather.
Okay, I think that's all I can do, sadly, though. Because minor actions just involve moving.
They move a few more things than that, but generally that depends on engagement. Let's see.
Can
Yeah,
I
you
move
can't
out combat, or does that provoke
No, you
attack?
need to spend a major action to break away.
Okay, I'll stay in combat then.
I will say one thing though, because there's nothing blocking you, it's because there's nothing blocking you. When you decide to use a major action to move out of combat, you can easily do so. It doesn't
Okay.
require a roll because you're not blockaded.
Also, don't forget your encroachment.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the power. I feel it.
Witness your doom.
Where is the... Oh yeah, 2. Okay. That's 75. I'm getting there. So can I move or not, or is that like next go?
You can't move.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's Yumi's go now.
I think Skog wants to be dragged in, maybe? No, not yet. He's not here yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Anyway. Ooh, almost at 80 now. Halt.
Oh yeah. I feel
Right,
the
that
warp
moves it on
overtaking
to-
me.
And moves it on to Yumi's turn.
You bastard. I'm gonna make you a bullet you can't refuse. Just gonna do the same trick once again. Same combo. Let's see. See that I have an extra dice. That is a 7. So... Okay. Accuracy roll. As I shoot the mother... Well, actually... Before I do that, I put the shotgun away, grab the bolt action rifle from my leg, from within my leg, and start firing upon the fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Take a knee, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
12.
Right. Against you, he will once again attempt to dodge. Or not dodge, guard.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Switch weapons.
Let me check something to be real quick.
Be sure my debuff actually works.
Mm-hmm.
-2 is hideous. Can I
checks.
level that up as well, like that ability?
Yeah, you can level up to max level 5.
That's hilariously good. Just
let's
the
see.
mightiest character, you take negative dice, 5 dice.
Alright. It applies only to checks, mind you.
Okay.
So if a roll is not considered a check, it doesn't apply. For example, damage isn't a check.
Yeah. That's
Attacking is.
Yeah.
So, I roll for damage.
That was a better roll than last time.
Let's see, that's a 1 10-digit dice. Check my bolt action. Damage. Okay, plus... I think it was... Yeah, plus 6.
Good. He takes damage.
Eat lead, motherfucker.
Hold on for a second.
Okay.
Oh god, why are Mitch and Sargoy streaming tonight? God damn.
Oof.
Oh
Actually,
yeah, shit, I should find out if Theresa May's been fucked or not.
No, she hasn't. I checked.
Has she not been yeeted?
She's not been.
That's,
Somehow.
that's a shame.
Yet. Or...
To which everyone replied, "How?" I guess some people are becoming lords now.
Right.
So wait, she survived?
Apparently.
Yeah, because they did catch her literally saying, if you bail out of voting for this no confidence thing, we'll give you a peerage.
What?
Yeah, the Tories got caught doing this.
What the fuck?
Somehow that isn't outright corruption. But the fact it clearly is. This isn't the first time the Tories have been caught doing this either.
I'm pretty sure even Labour did this at one point.
Yeah.
It's kind of like lobbying.
Yeah.
In reverse.
That moves it on to Skyfang, I do believe, unless you have a minor action.
I can do another repulsion jump. Just keep moving.
Suppose.
But no, I'm a favorable position, so yeah, I'm staying.
As it comes to Skyfang's turn, seeing that he is slowly being a bit outnumbered, he's going to look to his troops and say,
What are you all faggots just standing around for? No need to hold up pretense now. Kill these cunts.
the guards will sort of look a bit bewildered and say, and they'll basically just all kind of look a bit more focused and say,
The literal devil is that.
That little one just killed like
Yes,
4
I'll
people.
just say, yes, sir, for the glory of false hearts.
Oh god. Oh no.
All I needed to hear.
Wait, are those the rebel scum over it?
Yes.
Alright.
You heard them, boys.
God damn it, rebelling against big government. Fuck yous.
They are free to kill.
Rebel scum.
They are no civvies.
I mean, are there security cameras? Who knows?
My thumb moves over to my power bunker's safety and flicks it to off. Goes off to safe, to semi, to full,
that was his minor action.
to gospel.
That was his minor action. He will look around him.
I've just realised we never even called him back up before we started eating these guns. God damn.
Well, I wouldn't worry too
Wait,
much. This
wait,
power
wait,
bunker
really?
uses a 20mm tank shell. I'm pretty sure once I fire this, all the town's gonna know we're here.
Alright, cool.
He's going to look to. He's going to look to Baron. He's going to say, and he's going to say,
So you think you can go toe to toe with me, do you? Safe and sound inside your tin can.
I figured it'd say metal boxes.
Metal boxes.
I'll show you just how weak you are.
and he will initiate a major. He will initiate his major action. I will initiate a major combo. This major combo is called It Has to Be This Way.
Oof.
Why? Why did it have to be this way?
As the lightning surges into his blade, you can feel heat emanate from it. Intense heat. It's as if you're standing next to an open electrical current. Running through an iron rod. And he simply smiles at you, Baron. And strikes.
No, Bobby.
Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, as far as I can tell, my guard is that a static value, or is it based on my melee?
Your guard is based on whatever item you have that you can choose to guard with. So if you have a shield,
I have a
use
shield
that.
and my power bunker, so it's a total of 10.
Mm-hmm. A total of 10 guard plus your armor, which is a total of
A total of 20.
total of 20. Well, let's see if he hits you first. I mean, this is mostly just to figure out how much damage he deals.
Oh.
So it tells me it hits.
Bill, I'm very sorry. This is a move he can use once.
And he decided
scenario?
to use it on the pile bunker.
It's a move he can use once a scenario.
At least he went to the most armored guy.
Have you ever heard of the barrier cracker ability?
Do tell.
Can be used level times per scenario. Ignores armor and guard.
Okay, go ahead. In fact, if I see that thing coming and I know it's going to go through, I open it. I welcome it with open arms. Reaction: Dark Spiral.
Ah.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Please enjoy
Bill,
15
explain.
unsoakable damage. You know, you're
Right.
probably wondering up to this point, Bill, where did you put your extra ranks? I put it into Dark Spiral. I have 3 ranks in this bitch, and there's 5 damage per.
Yeah. Which you can't block, so that is a nice trade. Now, for the damage.
In the name of God.
So, first the initial roll. 38. Now, for the bonus.
I'm guessing this was like point blank range.
Yeah. 58 damage.
Now I have 31 health.
Basically, the moment you hit 0, you do not take any excess damage beyond that point, and you roll to
Resurrect.
resurrect.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
regen.
is, what was I going to... Sorry. I've actually gone in... Okay, let me double check one thing. I actually had to add enroachment because I have a total of... I just spent 3, I believe.
Yeah, true.
And he...
Which is perfectly enough.
Right, so what exactly is like the description of Dark Spiral? Like the fluff?
Use gravity to twist anything that touches you. That is Dark Spiral.
Yep. It literally is physically, as he strikes me, is warping his body.
So as he comes down to strike you with a grin on his face, just carving clean through your armor and into your shoulder, tearing your shoulder and chest from each other. You meet him with the same smug smile, as the rest of you see his body, for a moment, violently contort in on itself, making an audible creaking sound as the metal bends and twists. As he lets go, and your skin and your body fuses back together. Roll me 1d10.
Would my additional dice count on this one?
No, it's just 1d10.
Okay.
You gain 2 HP, and you also take 2 encroachment.
Okay.
You can now see what little flesh he has left on his body is bleeding heavily. The metal itself has twisted back to its original form, simply through his lightning manipulating it. But he looks hurt. He looks hella hurt. And he'll just say to you, "Fair enough."
Rebuke the beast among the reeds, the herd of bulls among the calves of the nations. Humbled may the beast bring bars of silver and scatter the nations who delight in war. Psalm 68:30.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to say, I love that this has become exactly as much of an anime fight as I wanted it to be. And I appreciate all of you. Okay. That moves it on to Pancake.
That's because all our
I will
characters are
use
so
I
ridiculous.
will use a rogue ability to use sneak attack. Ha 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 ha.
Oh god.
So, are you sneak attack? Just apparates a lightsaber and just turns it on through his torso.
I was gonna say you shove a lightsaber up his ass, but that works too.
Right then, so.
Well, he has his back turned.
He does! That's the thing!
Isn't waist height a hell of a thing, Mr. Robot Man?
So, so what would you like to do? Would you like to use the same
Well-
combo again?
Well, ish, not really, because he's an electric person, and so eyesight really wouldn't do as much.
Lozzie, I'll use support and
in-
fire for whatever you're gonna do.
In context, eyesight doesn't do as much as it would if I used Poison Blade, which is pretty much my character licking the lightsaber before she stabs him.
Oh god.
Just conjure a giant lollipop, lick it, stick it in his hair.
Just take a big old lick of that fucking plasma, why don't you?
My blade has quite a burn.
That's attack plus level.
Yes, that's a minor
I think
action, by
that-
the way. That is a
yeah.
minor action.
Lick.
I want to.
Now, I will say, it might be worth using Ice Scythe anyway, because that allows you to use Concentrate, which lowers the critical value. If you don't use another power with your melee attack, like another major action power, you can't use Concentrate.
Wait.
Essentially, if you were to attack him with just a lightsaber, you wouldn't be able to add Concentrate onto that attack. But if you were to attack him with the lightsaber while using a separate major action power with that, then you could add a Concentrate to that. Because Concentrate is a syndrome power, meaning it has to be combined with a different major action power.
But it can't get combined with a minor action.
Nope.
Darn.
Your minor action would allow you to add attack to your major action.
But so I can't lick the blade and then stick it in.
Yes, you can do that. I didn't say that. Basically, what I'm saying, Lalsi, is if you want to have a critical value of 8 on your major action attack, you have to use Ice Scythe.
Okay.
Remember as well, Lozzie, I will use support and fire, so you get +2 to your +2 dice to your roll as well.
Okay, so the crit's still at 10, or
Crit is at 10 if you do not use Ice Scythe.
well, I think I will use eyesight,
Okay.
and then maybe pull it back out and lick it, and then stick it.
Yes.
This knife is tipped with ligma.
You lick a glob of plasma of your lightsaber as a minor action. You can now add your poison damage as the lightsaber turns into a vibrant purple color.
Lassie hit him with a
So-
dorsal ligma. Ligma
So I
balls.
think that's rolling in accuracy.
Did you add in the +2, by the way? Dice.
I did +2.
Yeet.
That is correct.
Jesus.
That's
And-
not bad. He will simply attempt to guard.
What's Ligma?
So let's roll his guard for now.
He's gonna.
Ooh.
No.
God damn it, son.
Why?
Ugh.
He has a chance of rolling really fucking low. Is the thing.
However,
However,
I remind you, this is a motherfucker who hit an AC of 68 just before.
You're,
What's
To be fair, we're
I'm
probably...
thinking in the context. I think Stu helping me, like in the game context, Stu like attacks him, and then he turns around and then sees my character about to stab.
so roll your damage. Let's see if it actually makes any damage, or if his lightning manages to disrupt your plasma.
Roll damage.
Should- That's fire and ice sword. Do I add the poison blade or?
Yeah, you add the poison blade damage.
That's
Fire and ice
attack
sword.
plus level. So, jive.
I'll check what it does. You gain plus level attack power bonus. So the level
So that's plus 2,
yes,
maybe.
yeah, that's plus 2.
I'm
Plus
gonna
2 to
roll
damage.
damage and then we'll add 2 after.
Yep,
110 for damage.
So
22. Just not enough.
Are you figuring in covering fire?
That doesn't apply to the damage roll.
Sadly, yeah.
This is
So he gets the wave of cold, he gets that, and he gets the humiliation of a little girl doing a rectal exam with a lights.
Well, you try to anyway, but as you try to strike towards him, the lightning around his body sparks, and the plasma of your lightsaber is simply disrupted. It reforms as you pull it away.
Yo, that's
Take
gonna
this
get
bumming like a
pancake
man.
mad.
You will be bummed one way or the other,
My
boy.
My greased lightning will protect me from the gay.
Grease will help. You really don't know how this works. I'm a fucking Jesuit and I know how this works.
Let's see.
She's gonna end the thing with "No, pray the gay away" as she continues trying to poke him.
Yeah.
I'm trying. He's still here.
The plasma
This is
blade.
just a bunch of religious zealots and a Scotsman beating on the one gay man in all of Norway.
Isn't my head supposed to be on ours?
And
I love how it's not even
Holy
proven. I just accused them of being the gay.
It's not even proven, just got called a puffer once, and so everyone just assumed.
that'll move it on to the False Hearts agents.
Oh yeah, these faggots. Let's see what the moves do. This could get
So-
autistic.
They turn towards you guys. All of them.
Is this enough people so it counts as an AoE?
No. A troop attack is still just a single attack.
Ah, damn.
There are extensive horde rules in the system, it turns out, for normies, I guess.
That's a question. Does Eye of Solitude work on this?
Eye of Solitude. Let's see. That is a Baylor?
Yeah, Bale Power. I recall. I know that. I remember there being a AoE, but I can't remember if there's a horde rule on it as well.
Evil Eye of Solitude. Target area or target area select is. No. This would only be if they target an area.
Ah, cool. Just want to double check.
Yeah, that's fine.
You-
Let's
Really,
see.
there's nothing more like horrid or awkward than a little kid being lewd.
Agreed.
Now-
No, let's just have a speak of it again.
You can see the commanders of each group sort of chattering with each other, and you can hear a few words being spoken loud. If each of you can make me a perception check to make out what exactly is being said.
That little girl killed Ricky.
Okay, perception.
John was 3 days away from retirement.
She's cut off so many legs.
and also the third leg.
Oh no, does my encroachment work on perception?
Yes.
Damn,
Your
son.
encroachment-
I hear.
Oh, you hear everything.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? This is what happens when you consecutively. You set you forgot to reset your crit. Yumi.
What is it to listen in?
Oh, fuck, I had it at 10. That's weird. So, need to reroll.
Yeah.
Still,
That's not bad.
Still, Jesus. On those fucking crits, man. Anyway. Oh, nice.
I'm not going to front. I've been listening to like Precious Jerusalem by Blind Guardian on loop for some time now.
You can hear. Okay. You can hear Just hold on. I need to make sure. Yeah. You can hear these two groups of soldiers basically shouting out that hold them. We'll hold them here. Get those crates to the boat. Get those crates ready to be shipped. Shipped right away. Right away. The ship will arrive. The ship will arrive in a few minutes. If necessary, get them on the car. Get them in the truck.
Oh no.
Little
I
did
know what
they
I want to do now.
Little did they know there was a woman sitting on the fucking stairs. Near
Oh,
the
man.
exit.
I'm not gonna do it, but I really want Pancake to send a bunch of rats over to the crates and have them chew the crates open.
I will say that Yumi cannot see most things this way, as it's sort of blocked. The best she can sort of do is this kind of angle.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is at the top of the stairs. If she moves slightly lower on her turn, she'd probably be able to see a bit. She'd probably be able to see a bit more.
Okay.
Or she could just punch a hole over the top of the exit and then peer down and be like,
Maybe.
Sorry.
Solid rock isn't weak. You need some special powers to cut through solid rock. You know, like I don't know, lightning infused blade.
Or gravity powers.
Yeah, that too. If you have the right one.
Yeah.
Oh my word, she could literally drop the entire floor above all the crates.
Right. And they will begin. Some of these will begin moving crates towards the entrance.
Shit. They're taking the heroin, lads! Stop them!
The thought heroin.
Stepping over corpses as they go. And these two groups will take aim. Will take aim and fire.
I forgot about the encroach.
Will take aim and fire towards you. They will fire. They will fire wildly in order to grant them a area of effect, which means yes, Evil Eye of Solitude applies. They are targeting your engagement.
Whose engagement?
The only engagement.
Oh, okay.
There's not a lot of engagements to choose from, huh?
Oh, true.
Alright, so the first squad will make their regular attack. Let's see. They do.
Time to roll life shield.
So the first one rolls, and the second one will also roll. You all allowed to use your reaction, or you can guard. They are also firing into the engagement of their boss, but he doesn't care.
So I have something that would probably be a 5 encroachment because it's 2 things, life shield and summon herd.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, you could use both of those together.
So I'm gonna do negotiate.
You roll negotiation in order to dodge.
Okay. Please. Yay, just barely.
Oof.
And
Yeah.
then that that's the negotiation. I have.
You'll have to roll me twice. Because you're
Okay.
because you're reacting to two groups shooting at you.
11 and 12.
As
That-
you are. So that'll be you. Could the rest of you roll before I describe what happens cinematically?
How do I guard?
You declare that you are guarding. When you guard, you add your weapon's guard bonus to your armor for the purpose of defense.
Okay, I don't
God.
think. I think I have a gun, so I don't think that actually helps.
I think you'll have to dodge.
Yeah, my
Okay,
dodge is
this
terrible.
says check that.
Right. Now they will roll damage.
On.
Let's see how many seagulls they shoot. And how many rats they get.
Each of these attacks are at +9, by the way. Each of these damage rolls.
That is.
Also, Varric,
17.
you had to roll twice.
Oh, for dodge. Okay, hold on. Alright.
I mean, it was either this or say that my character picks up one of the bodies that she's standing on.
Just
Oh,
flips it
shit.
up.
Sorry,
Just-
ignore that one. Ignore that one.
Just flips it up like fucking Dante.
There we go. Oh, nice. So, the first one deals
17.
17 damage if it hits. The second one deals 19 damage if it hits. Now,
Wait,
first of all, let me explain in order. As they begin shooting and start getting in the way of aiming towards, whenever one of them aims towards Pancake in any real way, you can see they suddenly start twisting and churning. As you look closely, you can see that insects have gathered from around the building and began crawling up their bodies, attempting to and are distracting them from shooting Pancake. Pancake isn't hit.
She's summoning beam.
yay!
Varric, you're hit both times.
Alright. My black tar heroin gets stronger. So I need to roll another heal, I think.
Yeah, you
Sure.
take 17 plus 19 damage.
Alright, so I get 0 and just roll another d10 basically to see how much I regen to.
Yeah.
Is she
Shit,
just-
son. It's getting stronger.
Are you at 80 now?
Oh yeah,
Second
easily.
Dice. Gets added.
And
84, yeah.
finally, Baron, and I have to actually roll twice for our lightning boy.
Miss.
Just enough.
Just enough to hit.
No.
Baron and the lightning boy, in the mysterious figure, simply, basically just cuts through every single shot given to him in a wild display, in a flairful display of swordsmanship. And as in Baron's case, the bullets hit, but they just sort of ding, 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 off the armor.
You'll call that a shot?
You
can't
know a
bypass
few of
me.
those. You know a few of those henchmen were actually shooting at their leader.
Yeah.
A few of them probably were, but he doesn't give a shit. Besides, if any of them actually hit him, they would know. Either way, that is them. Baron.
Okay, before I quote any Bible verse, I'm gonna go ham, and I'm gonna use a round. I'm gonna use one of the cartridges,
Oh no.
which adds 10 to my damage.
I'm so glad none of us are in our own firing ranges.
This gun uses 20mm cartridges. It's a melee weapon. Yeah, this guy's getting introduced to the business end of heavy gospel.
Yes.
Let's go.
Jehovah, guide my fucking pile bunker, so I can at least use one of the more interesting quotations. Okay, accuracy roll. Skirt. Mediocre.
He will guard.
In the name of God.
Okay. Okay, I actually need to change the numericals. Okay, attack power goes up to 12. Okay, rune's clicked. Okay.
All damage.
Ask of me, and I shall give. Yeah, it's good.
No, it's just say your Bible verse, because I need to find
Ask
something.
of me, I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and for thy possession the ends of the air. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise therefore, ye kings. Be admonished, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice in trembling. Cuddle the son, yet ye be angry, and perish in the way, though his wrath be kindled but a little.
Isaiah 35.
And that's
Psalm 2.
Oh wait, yeah, Psalm 2.
Which all of Psalm 2.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the auto cannon blast.
Verse 8 till 12.
That was the sound of the pile bunker. If you hadn't muted the site, then you would be able to hear the sound.
Oh yeah, I heard it, don't worry.
Explosion.
As he recites the Bible verses, and as he recites the Bible verses, as the two of you are essentially the main, as he's attempting to fight off both the onslaught, your own onslaught, and that of Pancake. You recite your Bible verse. Ready the pile bunker, and with a hefty swing, you strike. You basically do like an uppercut motion into his chest, and with a resounding boom, you see the pile bunker lift the man off his feet, and he floats and it floats about a head's height above your body before he is launched into the wall. And lies unmoving, lodged into the stonework.
I just respond, that is a really good Boondock Saints quote.
For the last time, it's not from Boondock Saints.
You.
Okay, this gets under his skin. You found his trigger.
You just moved my target.
Minor action. Move up. I'm gonna grab him by the head, phase him into the wall, and let go. But no, you know what? No, we're past that point. I'm walking inside him and telefragging him.
What action does that require?
It would be a very creative and brutal way of using one of my movement skills. However, if he's not actually dead, just let me know and I'll just slap him about.
He is certainly unconscious.
Okay, we'll do that on my next turn.
No, let me.
Actually, you know what? No, she can have this one. I'll just move to. I will move to. Taggart in a bad way. Risk assessment. Who's in the worst way here?
Currently, that would be Taggart. Now, he is still quite obviously not in risk of turning, but you can see the
black
signs
arrow.
Yeah, you can basically see that some of his
He's in a bad way.
I'm going to set up basically a defense. I'm basically going to use the fact that I am like with armor, like 10 feet fucking wide. To set up I'm going to do my best to set up a defensive perimeter around him. I'm going to make myself as big a target as possible.
Also, make sure that you give some cover fire over the exit, so they can't move those boxes.
Yumi, it is your turn.
Okay. As a minor action, I'll use repulsion jump to bounce off this fucking wall and land in front of here.
Okay. Sure. Hey niggas, how you do?
I just give them the sign, the Italian sign of go to hell.
Oh.
Which is holding your arm out front of you and showing them the back of your hand. I aim my gun. Goodbye.
Okay.
That is a ranged sense 8 and I have a 70 at the moment. Okay. Accuracy roll. As I aim to them.
You aim your sniper rifle, was it, or shotgun?
Sniper.
You aim your sniper rifle.
Which is a Carano 9138.
Carano.
Oh
Carano.
god. A Carano, damn son.
Mechabus be destroyed!
Weren't Caranos like alright though for Italian guns? They were like the one okay one.
This is also the
As long
one.
as it's not an Astra.
This is also the one that killed JFK. The same.
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah!
I was gonna say Caranos were the alright ones.
You have Emperor's Time, right? Alright then. And this works cinematically. As you aim towards them and say goodbye, to you, it looks as if everything around you slows down. As if even the dust in the air stands still.
Bullet can.
And you simply quite calmly pick off, shoot at each of them. Roll damage, please.
Okay. Let's see, that is 2 plus accuracy.
Even the Italians got them with the M4 Spectre. That was a good SMG.
Yeah, the Italians make a few alright guns.
They tend to make fairly decent guns, like their autistic SMGs notwithstanding.
It's just their leadership is shit in military mass.
That is plus 6, I believe. So that's 25.
25 damage, huh?
Yep, and I roll encroachment.
Yeah, so to you, it's as if his time has nearly stopped.
Oh.
I think you have to roll it again.
1 moment.
And you've calmly picked them, each one of them off with a sniper rifle at nearly point-blank range.
Oh, and the encroachment for repulsion.
80%. However, the effort of keeping time on near frozen like this is insanely insanely straining. But this is how you made a name for yourself as a sniper of the Italian mafia. The power to freeze, the power to experience time as if it was nearly frozen is powerful. To everyone else, it looks as if she fired a single shot and killed 4 people.
While you're out playing Call of Duty, I'm playing Sniper Elite.
You could almost say she had a magic bullet.
Ave Maria.
Mein son. Nurmu. Let's see these lyrics. I'm actually confident about the pronunciation of them. Anyway. And for the record, keep up and do good work. Fuck you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
I know it's good.
I end my turn.
Mm-hmm. Halt.
Right. Hey, fuckers, where are you going? Down my glass. And I'm gonna use mental command to shoot all these cunts with like perfect fired headshots.
Just die. Like, that's what's happening. You're not getting more like overrun by the fucking virus. You're just getting drunker.
Yep.
I'll
Like Marlon Brando wandering completely shit-faced onto the set and it's like, okay, we're doing an action scene. Okay, I'm going to start firing. Everyone dive in front of my bullets.
Alright, let's see, mental command.
Well, I mean, his impulse is delusions.
What he basically does with mental command is just hold the gun sideways.
Yeah. Glasgow style.
Welcome to Glasgow, cunt!
Okay, how do I fire a gun?
Same as a skill roll.
Mind
You do-
and then sense. Yeah, right, because of mental
Mind,
command.
sense, ranged. You add, with your encroachment, you add 2 to the roll.
Yep.
You're not going to get any other bonuses, and you can add concentrate to lower the DC, the crit value.
Okay.
So if you would like to re-roll that with a lower crit value, I will allow it.
But it
Okay,
will take,
so what, 8 is it? It lowers by 2.
Yeah,
But it will take 2 encroachment.
yeah.
Yeah,
Increase
fuck
the
it.
encroachment you take by 2.
Yeah! Jesus.
Right.
Perfect.
Oh, where's my encroachment?
They will try to dodge, I guess.
So what do crits actually do? Do they add more dice or something?
Yeah, no, what it basically does is
Explode.
whenever you roll, it's exploding. Whenever you roll a crit, that means the value on the dice that is set by the crit value of the dice. So in your case, whenever you roll an 8 or higher, you roll the dice again and add 10 to the result.
Oh, Jesus. So it's like exploding dice slash... It's kind of like the proven quality in Only War, but better. Because it like makes you roll more dice if you roll above a certain number. Right,
Every
okay.
single time you roll a crit, you roll again and add 10 to the result.
Concentration's fucking good. Jesus.
It is really good, but it can only no matter what, it can only be max. It can only lower your crit value to a maximum of 7.
Right. Let's see, actually. Concentration 2. Mental
Anyway,
command. Mental command's also 2, so hold on.
Yeah, that should increase your.
Damn, son. 88 encroachment.
88, Jesus Christ.
1488.
Well, none of you have reached 100 yet, surprisingly. Jesus Christ, what are you doing out there?
Also, did Lozzie just roll Lois's?
Yeah.
But okay,
Okay.
You didn't need to,
Wait,
but...
what?
yeah, nothing. We'll cover that afterwards. It doesn't really matter for now. Anyway, they will attempt to dodge you. Sorry.
Okay.
And that'll be how much? Dodge
Let's find out what my damage is on my gun.
Just gotta say that this session is quite literally this.
This is a Christian channel.
Amen.
So they are hit. Please roll damage.
Okay, let's have a look at my gun. My gun has an attack power of 5. So how do I roll damage?
Well, if you have the gun checked on you, then you only need to. Then you just click the damage button. Let me check if you have it checked. Yeah, you have it checked. So just click damage. Where
Alright.
it says DMG.
DMG.
Let me see if everything is correct.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh, I
no,
damn.
hold on a
the wrong
moment.
encroachment place.
Hold on
Oh,
for a
no.
moment. Okay. So, where it says 10 digits of accuracy roll, right?
Yeah, I see it, and there's the damage.
Right, 2 there.
So 2 on tens of digits accuracy roll, okay.
And now click damage.
An accuracy -2, okay. 21.
21. You can see. You basically take up your gun. You just hold your gun, and you don't really use the iron sight of the gun. You just sort of feel how it is in your hand, and without really aiming, you manage to hit 3 of them perfectly in the head.
Don't think. Feel. Hey.
One shot, one kill.
You reduce their number quite significantly.
And the sergeant's like, oh god.
Oh fuck.
A drunken black tar heroin Scotsman just perfect headshot 3 guys.
Bobby is dead. Ray
At least
is
I
dead.
think that's
Dave
what
is dead.
I think this is what it was supposed to be. Sorry, I clicked Lois's instead of encroach.
It's fine. But that's fine. Hey, 69.
Hey.
Anyway, Sky finds unconscious. Pancake.
Okay, this is gonna be cringy. Roll with me on
I'm listening.
this girl is psycho.
I rolled a d20.
She will go up to him, roll him on his side, say, no, don't worry, sir. All men daddy's age and older have to get prostate.
Oh god! I should have left when I had the chance.
I'm going to set my gravitational filter upwards again.
Let me follow
Okay,
you.
now I'll be back in a
No,
minute.
fuck off. This is your problem now.
And she's just she's just gonna simply attempt to shove her knife up his butt like she failed to do before.
Jesus Christ.
Mechanically speaking, you spend your major action to use the execute maneuver.
Yes.
You do it, cinematically speaking, it's something we wouldn't be able to show if this was a show.
Yes.
She gets out a pair of needle-nose pliers and advances towards him. And there's a strangled, screaming noise, and a big bar-marked sensor comes
You
up.
can see that as you walk towards him, he sort of groggily comes to, but it's sort of, you can see that a lot of his augments aren't really working properly. And he doesn't really register what you do when you turn him around and everything and what you say. But then he manages to take a peek behind him,
And
his eyes go wide. And the only thing I'll say about what happens next is that the scream you hear will stay in your nightmares forever.
the scream of someone getting ripped from the inside.
Why is it that... Okay, I was expecting many things. I wasn't expecting a situation where all of Lozzie's turns might as well end with the line, napalm sticks to kids.
Now, here's the thing. This is not just someone putting a fucking giant rod up his ass. This is someone putting an actual ray. This is as if you were shot with a pinpoint plasma laser in your anus.
Prepare your anus, mate.
And then to make sure that, because it's supposed to be an execution, she's gonna really play doctor like a little kid and run it all the way around him. Just
We are gonna be very happy. We're gonna be very happy that he is mostly metal.
She's a little kid. She's gonna start stabbing him like a psycho.
Jesus
She's
Christ!
so
Is that fucking meme gif of the anime girl strapped into the laser rig?
This is if Kendrick Pittman was here, he would say that you need a psychiatric evaluation.
Grim,
The
can I
thing
roll a
is,
perception
she's
check
supposed
to
to be
see if
psych.
I hear it?
I
You
roll a
don't-
perception check not to hear it.
I want to see if I fail.
All of you can hear it.
There's no one hearing that.
It's just the scream is
My next confession
Hey,
is
nice
real
one,
interesting.
lassie.
just. Have you ever heard a noise that's like it doesn't really register as a scream, but it's like it registers with you on a more primal level, like
Lizard brain level.
yes,
This is the second time one of my characters has made something create a noise that is haunting everyone in their.
Or
The,
select-
This is the second time.
My next
Imagine if
confession's
you're
gonna be real interesting.
Imagine if your lizard brain didn't have an instinct to cope with what is going on.
Hey, Nuka.
Hey, Nucky joined at the
Hey,
opportune
Nuka.
moment.
I think you met. He joined just as I was done with the explanation, and that's why we'll move away from it.
Nuka, I'll put it this way: someone's gonna get a prostate exam with a blowtorch.
Hello.
Hello.
We're currently streaming my game, my Noir anime game.
We just dabbed on Raiden. It was pretty good.
Well, I
Right.
knocked him into a wall with a pile bunker, at which point Lozzie's character decided, you know what would be great if I performed a prostate exam using what was essentially a thermic lance.
You let Gren run something?
Yeah, I'm not sure what we
Why
could,
not?
to be perfectly honest. Well, Gren, I'd like to...
Because you still owe me for that PSO2 Joker outfit, you cunt.
Oh,
Oh, that's true.
I never forgot. The Scotsman never forgets things he's owed. You
I get one in. I might get one in a couple of days. I'll pay you back.
no, fucking shut up. I'm taking the
Well,
We're sort of still streaming. So, anything you want to say to the lovely viewers?
you know what's in my head.
Don't make us say it. No, fuck you. Don't make us say it. You say it.
A
I.
G E
E.
Roar.
Method did not state
Darn.
that he did not endorse a 14-year-old giving a man a prostate.
All I'm going to say is, since it's Gren's game, I am looking forward to when Persona comes out in the Switch and it's better than the PlayStation 4 version. And also, I highly doubt there's any character in the game that's ever going to be as good as Adachi.
But Joker's in the game.
You know, I quite.
Joker's fucking gay. Persona 4 character's way better, and fucking the Demi-Fiend is the most badass out of all the protagonists.
Can we continue?
But Joker is Joker.
No, shut up, dude. Fuck off. I'm crashing this stream with survivors. Fuck you.
Raido
Well-
Kuzunoha, though.
At least I got to make another.
But that's what I mean. We had a better class of protagonists back in the day, and fucking
Back in the day when everyone looks like their faces were carved out with a chisel.
yeah, that's what I mean. And fucking Raido was great, but fucking Demi-Fiend is where it's at. So, Surf
I
also gets
would-
an honourable mention.
I would not have been opposed to Demi-Fiend being added to Smash, but I prefer Joker.
Now,
I
the
don't know why.
Because you are Joker.
get that broke shit out of here. The new wokeness, the new bespokeness is the Jackson 5 being added to Smash like Ice Climbers.
Wait, the Jackson 5?
The Jackson 5.
Jackson.
Are you aware? Okay, here's the rundown. The Jackson 5 is it's 4 Black Frosts and 1 Jack Frost. forming basically a team, and they're called the Jackson Five. And the only one that is white, the lead singer, is called Michael Jackson.
You remember Seraph?
This isn't Raidaku's No Hard 2. This is an actual thing in the game.
You remember Seraph or Seraph or whatever it was for Digital Devil
Seraph.
Saga 2, where the main characters merge together and become a hermaphrodite and stuff like that, and they become this super fucking neutral summon that rapes everything and go to the sun and fight the Indian god.
Oh yeah, there was something like that.
That was a weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking crazy shit. By the way, I literally would have left by now. I'm just literally hanging around to piss off Doom.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's gone well. Like, what was in the sun? Satan was in the sun on New Game Plus. I think he was the New Game Plus.
Was it Satan?
Nope. Yeah, it was. He was the New Game Plus boss, which is, of course, nothing on the Demi-Fiend in the first Digital Devil Saga. Demi-Fiend is still regarded as one of the hardest bosses in JRPG history.
I mean, yeah, because
bullshit. Because, oh, by the way, kill 2 of my monsters, I kill everything, make yourself immune to any of my fucking magics, I end the game. Just, God bless him. And, just a spite. No, you know what, I could have, but I was going to kick Doom before I left, but I won't do that.
kick him after the game. I still need him after the game.
I know, I was just going to kick him there just for funsies, but in any case, have fun.
Alright, no worries, man.
Thanks. See
Take
ya.
care.
Nigos!
Hey! Oh, Dobson!
Fucking. Why
So-
is there always that one fucking Scottish NPC that appears out of nowhere?
Because he has a mod roll. That's why.
Shut the fuck. Oh boy.
I
Then
think
yes.
I think the middle name of one of my children shall be named
BRB.
Pancake. Just the middle name of one of my children shall be Pancake.
Wow.
You crazy Americans.
It's better than some of the things that the celebrities do.
It's not as
and
cringy
it's
as
the
Crystal, so don't worry.
It's not like I have fucking limited time, no.
Well, my brother's middle name is Ashley, so get fucked, I guess.
I mean, see, there are plenty of people who have like their middle name be the name that the parents would have chosen if they
Alright.
were the other gender.
Alright, let's get this over with though.
Yep.
Okay.
So that'll be Lossie's major
His major action to prepare Uranus mate and then violate.
It was the minor action to move over, it was the major action to do it. We'll move over to the False Hearts agents. Since each of them have been thoroughly demotivated by the ear-piercing scream.
And the decimation of their squads.
The decimation of their leader's ass.
This guy
Squad
right here,
broken!
The desolation of smug.
this guy right here is going to run the fuck away.
Does he trip on one of his fallen comrades?
No,
Darn.
he's just fucking out of there, man. 1,
2.
and
That's one shiny metal ass that won't be bitten into.
Oof.
oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
It is funny though, I have to say.
You sodomized the sodomite.
I'm sorry, just the Bender quote just suddenly popped into my head.
And these guys, seeing that you're in the way, and not having been completely broken, morale-wise, these ones here,
Yeah.
though
What about the
if they survive, they're never going to sleep again.
If.
Knowing that they have exactly one shot, this,
Oh my word, that one This one totally saw what happened to his leader.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not too sure about the other two.
He doesn't want to talk about it. These ones, all of them, are going to shoot at you.
Come and get me.
So that'll be 2 shots versus you.
Okay.
Versus and
Dodge is what skill?
that's the body, unless you have a power word. Body dodge.
I'm gonna guard.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. That is very pitiful damage, but it is 7 plus 9, so 16.
I have a guard. I have an armor of 7.
You
So-
take 9. Do you have a guard stat?
No.
Then you take 9 damage.
Okay.
That's the first attack. Now for the second. You choose to guard as well?
Yep. Um,
18. So you take
That is
11
better.
damage.
Holding on 7 damage. No, 7 health.
Not bad, you haven't died yet. And that will be that. As
Oh dear.
there is nothing else they can do. Baron.
Okay. That's my plan. Okay, we're just gonna, are we just gonna...
Yeet these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think it's time to eat. The advantage is that my build means that I don't really need to spend more.
And 1 bullet.
No, I'm not going to spend. I'm not going to spend ammo on these guys. I only get 3 per fucking downtime. Okay, I'm just going to straight up just roll to yeet. No, I'm just going to just start swinging it like a bat.
Mm-hmm. You just fucking punched him with the thing.
I'm not
So,
just swinging it like
they will-
a cudgel.
They will attempt to dodge you. Oops. Well, you hit. They are not. You go in there and you fight. You go in there and you smack your. You smack your. You smack a number of them with your. You smack a number of them with your fucking pile driver while they attempt to strike it. While they attempt to strike or shoot at you from where they are, but with your armor, and your movement and your close range, they can't really get a good beat on you. And that brings us to the setup round of the next turn, in which something happens.
Oh no.
Yumi,
Yes.
could you make me a... This would be a... Yeah. Make me a will check using body instead of mind.
Oh well, fuck you too. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
you are pushed away. You feel a sudden surge. You feel a sudden surge of a force coming towards you. And just as you try to look towards where the force is coming from, it hits you like a truck and flings you a few meters away. And you see a man enter the building.
Take it easy, Dracula.
Is this because the guy screamed?
That's a very worrying name.
Yes.
Demerug.
Demiurge.
This man, this long-haired man in a trench coat comes in, and you can quite clearly see that his feet do not touch the ground. Do not touch the ground as he moves. At least until he lands. At least until he lands on the ground near the door. But his arms still crossed in before him. He shouts out, "Lay down your arms or face the justice of the UGN. You have been warned once. I will not warn you again."
Can he see Pancake?
Yeah.
Pancake hides her little daggers, or plasma daggers behind. Just in case it's meant for everyone in the room, she's gonna hide them behind her back to keep them like on as long as possible.
So?
Just in case.
The man does not take an action beyond that for this round. Yumi, your turn.
The fuck did you just do?
Open the doors.
Well, UGN agent, well, temporary UGN agent, Yumi. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a shot.
He will look very stringent at you. No. Wait to see what they do.
They shot at me.
He gives you a look that tells you he doesn't care.
So neither do I. Shoot the motherfucker. And I don't mean him. I mean these boys.
Alright.
Okay. Ranged sense. Think that will work.
We'll see.
48.
You shoot towards them, and as you shoot, you notice something. As you shoot, he looks towards where you're aiming, and
It deflects and hits Baron. Oh,
let's see. That was a dodge roll, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think they dodge.
No?
Roll
You
for
see...
damage.
Well, first of all, as your bullet goes towards them, being affected by by your own altered gravity, you notice that the gravity around where you shot was, for a moment, heavily distorted. However, it didn't change the fact. It did not manage to change the trajectory of your own bullets.
Roll damage.
Yep.
Okay, that is +6.
Okay.
I don't think they're alive anymore.
You'd be surprised. Because while the gravity didn't change the trajectory of your bullets,
It slowed it down.
you can see that there's still some force as you hit one of them. But the amount of damage is pitiful compared to what it could have been.
I still take the encroachment.
Mm-hmm.
And as I do,
Mm-hmm.
repulsion jump backwards.
Very cult.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
let's see how far I
Let's
can
see,
move.
that's a 90. So.
Right, what do you want to do?
What's my move? 17 meters, okay. I'll just stroll up here
That's it.
and address the guy and say, "Hey, Wadi, it's a UGN operation. What are you doing here?" As my face is just filled with the black tar heroin. Like, looking a little kind of pained and, you know, distorted by
The
the
man,
visage.
The man looks at you with a fairly hard to read expression and just says, "How quaint. I am also here for a UGN operation." And he looks towards the soldiers again. "Lay down your arms." And he looks towards you as well. And would you kindly show me some identification?
First of all, Sonny, which agent do you report to?
I report to Eric Gant.
Can
No,
I,
no, he's out the game.
can
Now,
I do a knowledge
UGN,
UGN?
you can do knowledge UGN.
Okay. Social. Social.
Now that's knowledge UGN, not info UGN.
I
That would
don't
be
have
mind.
knowledge UGN. God
In
damn it.
that case, just do a mind roll.
We'll roll on the mind.
Remember to reset your crit.
Yep, it's at 10. Oh yeah, my encroachment still works
You
as
know
well.
who Eric Gunt is. Eric Gunt is the... Well, he is effectively the head of UGN North.
Right. Okay.
And the number of people who report directly to a regional head are few and far between.
Here's the thing, though. Does Rosa Vascabil, is she above him?
Yes. She is but for this you gotta remember you don't report directly to her for this mission.
Alright, that's fair enough.
You report to Agent Iblis.
Ilbus, yeah. That's fair. He'll soon find out later if he pries any closer, so... Anyway, so I'll be like, pleased to meet you, Sonny. And I just give him I just show him the papers. I report to Agent Olbus. Fine night, sir.
Since it's still a bit tense because you don't know. That is all you will have time for at the moment. It's still a bit of a tense scenario due to the fact that the soldiers haven't decided what they're going to do yet. Skyfang is dead.
Very dead.
Skyfang could not be. In fact, he probably wishes he died sooner.
Yeah, probably.
Pancake. I don't know if it's perception to sneak, right?
It's post perception to sneak.
Okay. I rolled 10. That's quite low, but that is at my 10.
You're behind some crates.
Yes. But Pancake is gonna kind of speed skip, kind of just get there quickly. She's gonna go here and threaten to poke the guy in the backside. It's just like watching the gravity man as she's like tempting fate and like getting ready to poke the guy in the butt because she finds that really fun now.
If he yelps and makes
Oh boy.
everyone jump, there's a good chance all his friends will spin around and eat him.
The False Hearts agent notices you.
She's like locking eyes with him, just seeing, like, she's prepared for like him to like do something bad to her if he like wants to, but she's like, "You gonna do it? You gonna do it? Or can I do this? Can I do this? Or are you
Poke
gonna?"
him right in the dick with the fucking lads.
Okay, the
You don't need to stab him hard. You just need to like tweak. Just jab him once. He's down on the floor for the rest of his life.
The entire time you were sneaking over, you could feel the dark-haired man's eyes on you. In fact,
So it's a no-go.
No-go zone.
you can do what you want.
Has the guy like she's going to poke like dropped his weapon?
He's kind of holding it limply in his arms, kind of waiting to see what his commander tells him to do. And though not right now, he's kind of looking at you a bit nervously.
One moment.
If he thinks he's nervous now, just wait until a few seconds from now.
Oh,
It's like,
What's
it's
that
time for
no
your
do?
circumcision, bitch. Fucking Jesus.
Through the ministry of the church.
One moment, I need to find.
No.
what's this guy from fucking UGN's high command gonna think when he finds
I
what
mean-
happened to Raiden?
Fortunately, I outrank him vaguely with my associates, but this is still pretty dire.
It's pretty
So-
fucking diabolical. I'm gonna take one look at his remains and put us up on the Hague.
So I'm gonna roll an attack.
Okay. As you do, you can feel the man, the dark-haired man's stare focused entirely on you, and specifically towards where you're hitting.
Staring
pun-
directly, just staring to the man's
He's staring at the
Give me
man's
an-
dick.
so-
gaze into the iris.
Don't touch the dick.
There again.
Feel free to make an attack roll.
I have to say, though, this man has a sense of morality if he's protecting these guys' genitals with fucking gravity fields.
They make their choice. If they make the wrong one,
This is probably gonna fail.
Oh no! That's actually not a bad roll, though.
If it had just kept exploding and we just see 183 comes up, it's like, Jesus, I think this guy's dead.
They will roll dodge, and as you try to strike them, you can see that again, the local gravity around where you're striking twists and turns in on itself, kind of making it difficult to truly hit. And your blade just kind of, you strike towards where you want him, but you can see the plasma and sort of a bit of your arm just visibly curve and turn unnaturally as you try to stab the man. It doesn't hurt, and it doesn't deal any damage. It just has a weird effect.
Okay, so while she attempted to attack, she yelled, 1,000 years of death!
Jesus, this is old weeb shit now. Mid-2000s weeb.
Are we
that will
going
be-
Borto's dad? Oh dear.
That will be your turn, I believe.
What do these panic-stricken guards do?
Defied by gravity.
Yes. That's gonna be about all she does. Just
Jabbing man in the ass.
she was trying to. But since she failed, she's gonna kind of probably give up now.
The Full Swords agents will look around them. They will look from each of you to the man that just appeared.
And
And
now
will
they
just go.
for their friend.
They'll just go. They'll drop their weapons and raise their hands in the air. Actually, hold on for a second. I think it's probably going to be the same result anyway, but... Well then. They don't.
Oh.
Wait, they don't? They who?
That was supposed to be a will roll. I forgot to put the same thing. They say...
Die, scum!
Hold.
Then pay with your blood.
We, the commander next to you, Baron, and Holt, and just kind of speaks up and says, "We give up. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're just going to spend the rest of our lives in prison, in some Eugean facility prison. We were going to ascend to the ranks of gods like you, and we will try, and we will die trying."
To which I
Oh.
will interject, yep, and I punch him.
Well, now first of all, they're gonna make an attack roll against the man who appeared.
Oh, really? Well,
Actually, you know what, I'll take back, I'm not going to punch him, I'm going to headbutt him with my fucking helmet on.
maybe edgy Catman and Greenock, you should have spoke to the guards instead of making us, like, get cucked. Oof.
Wait,
Let's see. They will attempt to shoot at him.
Okay, all the actual major threats are gone. Barb roll! Throw a pile bunker at 3 dudes, punch another.
I'm just gonna start. I'll just holster my gun and go for some fisticuffs.
Some
Come
batons out, boys.
Yeah.
Time to deal some snowflakes.
Riot shields and batons.
As he's sorting out stuff, it's my favourite fucking thing I've ever seen anyone. It's like, oh yeah, we are playing a Pokemon RPG game, and we are playing security guards on campus at the school that trains Pokemon trainers.
Yes.
So, okay, go Smeargle. Okay, we walk past the Pokemon, pull out our mag light, and beat this child into the floor.
oh yeah, because Pokemon are just tools. You don't punish the gun for the.
It doesn't stop. Pokemon do not stop someone walking past
So-
Pokemon and beating you.
So the man who appeared is being shot at by the two of them. One rolled a really good roll as well. Now he will attempt to dodge, and he will use a short combo for that. A weaker one.
Just Matrix style. I think he just went full Matrix.
No, it's not quite that. You see that as the bullets fly to him, just as they're about to hit his skin, they sort of curve around him and continue on behind his head. You see, he's not the one doing the Matrix thing. The bullets are.
Oh
Curving
god,
the
you can
fucking
curve the bullets.
It's reverse wanted.
Yep.
Oh, is it
Unwanted,
is
much like the film Wanted.
He doesn't shoot the bullets, he reverses the bullet shot at him.
Now,
Ooh.
I will tell
is
you
his
right now.
gravity? Is his gravitational force being so strong that it's making them go into an orbit?
Not quite yet.
See, that would be actually good interpretation of the gravitational field powers.
Anyway,
I'm
with that,
sorry.
he will be added to the turn order.
Okay,
27.
I'm gonna. Can I yell something before Baron starts attacking? I'll just go. Alright, lads. Take these boys alive. They're gonna get a raping in Barlini. That is a prison in Glasgow, in case there's even. We're not gonna let them sacrifice themselves. Fuck them.
That ace.
Take them alive. If you can.
And here's how I take them alive. I'm gonna drop the weight of my. I'm not even be wielding the power bunker properly. I'll be like basically dropping the weight of it onto their foot as they clench over in pain. I headbutt them.
So,
That's how you do non-lethal with a power bunker. Because fuck me, there is no other way. Even the
There
stock
is.
is like a 60-kilo slab of iron,
it's your turn, Baron.
prepared to get dabbed on by a man in full plate.
Just medieval grappling intensifies.
Pretty much, yeah. I remind you that in medieval times they developed a way to grapple on horseback.
Yep.
It was fucking
Anyway.
autistic.
What would you like to do?
Yee.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna pick up a man and I'm gonna just quietly lower him into the floor and release him when he's like just low enough, not enough to get like flesh in there, but enough that his feet are completely fused.
He will attempt to dodge. Let's see how futile it is.
Very.
Roll damage.
Crack! Just clang this motherfucker around the skull with my fucking gauntlet.
I will say that try as you may to be non-lethal, you
Punch
perhaps
through
not
his head.
you perhaps not for the first time forget that you are superhuman and these are humans. You punched or headbutted.
I'm gonna go with a punch. It seems like
You raise a fist in the air and with the intention of knocking him out. But as your fist comes crashing down, you see his eyes fill with fear, and then he no longer has eyes or a face. As your hand crashes through the front of his head.
I've got some fucking psycho pirate shit where I tried to hit him in the face, but instead I just take his face plate and like push it through his head.
Pretty much. And he just falls limply to the floor.
I look to the others. Well,
They
Use
drop
the
their weapons.
buckler?
They drop their weapons and raise their hands.
oh yeah, I forgot this is the fucking commander I was talking to, so I just punched through his head.
They are essentially non-combatants. They're not unconscious, but they are not. They may as well be.
Oh, so I should attack this guy.
Maybe. But first of all, Demiurge. He will look to the soldiers and he will say, I asked you to surrender. You refused. I don't ask twice. Which point, he will raise one hand in front of him, and you all start to feel the ground beneath you rumble. As he will use one of his more powerful combos
As an area select.
And he will choose to attack every one of them.
Except?
He won't attack any of you, but essentially what you see is
Well,
Pagan god heart.
as you see the ground beneath each of them basically jut out from where they stand, forming these what look like the sides of coffins, and with a nice sound, the coffins, which are not hollow, smash each of the soldiers into flat paste, and then the coffins sink into the ground, taking the soldiers with them. I guess I should roll damage, but the minimum damage he would be able to roll would kill them.
Still roll though.
Yeah, sure. So first
Wait,
of all,
so all three or all like?
every still living soldier.
Okay, that's sad.
It's probably the best thing to do.
Pancake still wanted a thousand
Let's see.
finger.
This will
thousand.
This will be the basic roll damage. Not bad. And then we add
62.
50.
They each take 70 damage. This attack cannot be guarded against. It cannot. It ignores armor, and it cannot be dodged.
Oof.
He can use it once per scenario.
Get pine boxed by the Undertaker. Oof.
He could use it once per scenario, but I spent a bit more experience on him, so he can use it 5 times per scenario.
That's broke as fuck. Get pine boxed. Oof.
And as they sink into the ground, we'll switch over to calmer music.
Also, one of the boys escaped, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to watch out for him.
I was
so
gonna-
he thinks, as I float into the sky.
So, that's combat over with.
Alright. Lads, we better hunt down that last straggler, that last commander.
I'm on it.
Just pick him up. And take him back here.
My plan is literally to grab him by the scruff of the neck, lift him up into the sky,
Yeah,
to say, you can reach the ground one way, or you can either come with me, and I can let you down, or you can walk home. I see this as we're like 1,000 feet up.
You fly into the air, and I'll just reveal to you what you can see from all angles. Actually, at this point, I'll just turn off the...
Fog of War. Yeah.
Yes.
All guns aimed.
Immediate text message, hood's outside.
As you float up into the air, you can see that the man who ran lies dead on the sidewalk. And you can see a man wearing a rifle down here. Wielding a rifle. You can also see a few additional personnel standing outside the door.
Wait,
This was
how'd the guy get in though?
This was a covert op.
This was a gay op. Oof.
These
This is the work of Big Gay.
these were not false hearts.
Yes, then. Well, he will step up towards you. And specifically, he'll look to Varric Holt, who was the only person to come up to him and dare speak, and who seemed to listen to him. The rest either did their own thing or didn't care.
Well, I just wanted to get one more butt stabbing in. I'm
He'll-
a crazy butt stabber.
He'll walk up to you and say, now that we have a bit more time to talk, I'm going to go on a limb and assume that for the moment, I'm probably gonna have more authority than you within our organization, if you truly are UGN. As you showed.
From a technical perspective, Lanny, in this current theatre of operation, I suppose so. I should warn you.
So what are you doing here?
Trying to solve a murder.
There's been a murder, you see.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
Agent Will Hansen died up at the university.
I'd heard of something like that.
I.e. Shadowlight.
I haven't been getting many updates from our organization for a while.
Off the
I've been
grid, I take
undercover.
it.
Yes, I've been hunting someone. Though I wanted him to lead. Though I was going to have him lead me.
To the rest.
No, I was going to have him lead me to a master wraith that's operating in Norway.
Well, I dragged the guy from the fucking wall towards the
Man with
floor.
a violated anus.
The man with the mutilated body, you mean?
Yeah, and just drop him in.
Man with
the
an
middle of
ass
the
like a
room.
blast crater.
Just drop him in the middle of the room, and just lighting a cigarette in the meantime.
You could probably light it off him at this point.
So yeah, there's this boy, as you can see. But
Oh, it's Mr. Prostate Exam.
there is another boy out there who
Actually,
might
no.
be the one you're looking for.
No, it's Mr. Mike Pence.
All I have is a
So-
description.
A description, who are you referring to?
The Bram Stoker that probably killed Will Hansen.
You sure about that description? Also, Bill, I don't believe you were here for that. Which was fortunate when they received that description. Because you would have gained a mind roll in response.
No, he succeeded on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he didn't forget.
No.
Bill knows
So-
about this
I
knowledge.
still don't believe that you talk to a fucking dog.
Wait,
Aye.
what?
No, I think I
What about
told
a
you this
puppet?
later on. Like, I didn't give
Yeah,
you details, but I was just like, yeah, there was some talking dog that wipes your mind, but I know what happened. So.
So he's basically going to say, I see you killed Sky Fang.
I'd say it was a collaborative effort. That's sure.
Impressive.
Which smoking crater does he look at first? His chest or his asshole?
He is sort of trying to take in the whole thing rather than focusing on details.
Oh, trust me, Skyfang took in the whole thing pretty hard.
Oof. Died as he lived. Gay as fuck.
I accused him of being the gay. He died the gay.
So, to make this part short, Skyfang will inform you that, Demiurge here
Yep.
will inform you, first of all, he will introduce himself as Demiurge, a UGN agent who has been undercover for a couple months in search of a notorious master wraith, which has been operating in Norway as of late.
Wait a minute, was that the Catman of Greenock? Dark Marcus.
Darkers.
Darkest.
Darkest. No, we won't go down that road again. I just remember we did that last time. Every time he gets mentioned, we make Darkest check.
Yeah, I'll bring that up to him. But aye, there was a boy, they call him Dark Marcus. Some creepy fuck hides around in the streets and appears behind the students and gives them the big spook. Then he fucks off.
I doubt that's him. According to my information so far, the Master Rave I'm searching for is Laelia Guli.
Gesundheit.
What's a lot of Lugili? Can I roll a knowledge check?
Yes.
Okay, I will roll knowledge info UGN, is it? Or is it knowledge?
That would be knowledge. That would be knowledge false hearts.
Okay, I don't have it, so I'll just make a neutral mind roll then. Damn, son.
You've heard of her. Laelia Gili is a girl, a younger girl, probably still according to what you've heard, probably still a teenager, who serves Professor Caldwell, the leader of False Hearts, as a Master Wraith. Master Wraiths being the highest ranked members of False Hearts, directly beneath Alfred J. Caldwell. She is known to be difficult to spot due to her innocent appearance. Her
looks a pancake.
Innocent appearance. Due to her innocent appearance and fairly, well, her personality. It doesn't fit the usual profile of a Master Wraith. It's very. She's known. No, she's known to have a very depressed personality. A very depressing tone. She has a very depressing aura about her. But
I'm adding it to the case notes. Emo as fuck.
But despite that, she is an incredibly powerful threat who has been able to take out several UGN branches single-handedly.
Very OP. There we go.
OP Evil Goth GF.
I love the concept of a middle-aged Scottish man writing down to OP as a fucking actual Got it? OP as fuck. God. Okay.
I don't even write it, it's just in my head, like Sherlock Holmes bullshit, you know?
Sky.
Along with the alcohol.
I've been following.
You just carve it in the back of your latest whiskey bottle.
That's so bootleg. Right.
Why do you write all your notes at the bottom of whiskey bottles? That's the one place I know I'll always look.
So he'll look at Sky Fang and say, "Well, suppose you can't lead me there now."
I'm afraid he didn't like his prostate exam.
Just shiver.
I'm so sorry. It's just...
Take it, Sonny.
I'm stuck with it.
Can he return to grid anytime soon?
You're stuck with it. He is stuck with it, you mean? How the fuck is he entering?
Do you like to...
So, he will say, "Well, suppose I might as well take a look at what they were from. Might as well take a look at what they were trying to steal from us."
Aye, son. I'm gonna sit
He's
down
going
and have
to-
a smoke and try and cool down the black tar heroin now.
He's going to look into one of the crates.
Pancake mimics.
What you see when you look into the crate is you see a bunch of weird, like, metallic cubic things that are like You can tell that they have a sort of shine to them, and they're strange. They have a crystalline essence to them, and yet they also seem very metallic in nature.
Mr. Fake Dad, we found some game die.
Fucking
You found a test.
RPG die? Fucking
I
Jesus.
think so.
He'll, now while you react like that, he opens the crate and looks. Now he has a very hard-to-read appearance and is a very stone-faced individual, but you get the sense that he seems surprised and worried.
Okay, I'll get off and be like, oh, fucking hell, what is it?
It's the same thing in every single crate. You can see the same thing, the same crystalline, metallic, cubic things.
I'll roll
Can
knowledge.
Pancake pocket one of them?
No,
I rolled a
He
9
will-
on neutral knowledge.
Silent guys, I'm going to have to duck out quickly, you guys. Just go on without me.
No,
okay.
He's flying away.
Baron flies up into the ceiling.
yeet.
You make a knowledge check. You have no fucking clue.
Doesn't it make sense? It's a mystery, alright.
The demiurge, as he's named, will stare at it for a while without saying anything. Then he will close the crate and he will turn to you, but he seems to be addressing all of you with the tone of his voice. Whatever your mission was, thank you for your service. You're no longer required.
Oh no.
You will be awarded handsomely for your service. I can guarantee that. And I must ask you not to speak of what you found here.
How can I speak of something I don't know about?
Good. He will just say. Also, as for your quest, I've heard some rumors of a figure that might be. As for your mission and your research, your investigation, that is. During my time undercover, I've heard a couple rumors. Don't know if they're true. But if they are, then you should stop your investigation right here.
Wait, so Mr. Fang didn't kill them? Oh no.
I don't know. But I can tell you this, and he will look very serious as he says. All I know is, they say the predator is in Bergen.
We're going above our pay grade, aren't we?
Would you do you remember who the predator is, or would you like to roll a knowledge roll?
I'll roll a neutral knowledge check again.
I'm very sad Bill wasn't here to hear that, though.
Yeah.
Just
A 19, damn son.
Now, you know a bit more than most, but the Predator is a very famous underworld figure. Soichi Predator Aiba is perhaps the most notorious overhead assassin in existence. He is known for his over-the-top bloody murders and assassinations. And he basically operates, and when it comes to his assassinations, he operates by the ideal that nobody can notice you if there's nobody to notice you.
Eviscerator assassin.
He is very effective. But wherever he goes, carnage is sure to follow. He is also, and this is something you might find interesting, he is known as perhaps one, despite being a tri-breed, and very few people are entirely sure of every syndrome he has. But they know he's a tri-breed, and they know that he is perhaps the greatest, well, just in general, Bram Stoker in the entire world.
Oh god, so he's fucking Dracula. Oh god. Or Alucard, I should say. It's probably more accurate.
I'd recommend that if you think your investigation will lead you to an encounter with the Predator, then I suggest you turn in what you found so far. Perhaps ask around. I don't know. But I would suggest that if you think you'll run into him, you stop.
What if the predator looked like a dog? Could that be possible?
From what I've heard, he can look like whatever he wants to.
Shit.
Da da da. Doggo was the predator all along.
Oh, you heard him.
Well, Sonny Jim, appreciate the help. I will. Would you prefer?
And if you don't mind, I'll be taking the body of Skyfang.
Aye, fair enough. One other thing. You don't want UGN to know you're here?
They know I'm here.
Ah, good stuff. No worries.
I've been undercover for several months. I've been undercover for several months as a false arts agent. I'd appreciate it if you don't spread any word of that.
No worries, but may I mention you in my reports, or do you want it hush hush?
You may mention if your reports go directly to the UGN. You may mention me.
No worries, sir. Well, lassies, I think it's time to get a drink and a bit of a rest up. Figure out what we're gonna do.
Where, meanwhile, he will just walk over to Skyfang's body, and then he will walk away.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
Edgy boy.
Next stop, the bar.
Yep.
Give me a moment then. She starts chanting. The world key sheds tears that do not flow as destiny is fulfilled. The gates of the divine brain crumble as the serpent devours the dream of the protector. One soul lies in place where all began. The others lie where all shall end, as a rift appears. Dimensional gate.
Teleportation is sweet, yo.
Mm-hmm. Cost me a fucking some encroachment, but worth.
So, you'll go through the gates to the bar,
Hey.
and that, dear viewers, is where the game itself will end. All we have to do now is the post game. As you come to the bar, and you sit down to relax amongst yourself, Baron is there as well. And getting a drink and feeling pretty tired. You'll sit down to reflect upon, if nothing else, the bonds you've made with each other, and on what you've gone through to do this, and also on how painfully annoying an investigation can be.
Oof.
Yep.
You may now roll Lewis's.
Oh.
45. 48.
Okay, let me find.
Wait, so
Now you press the lowest button with the amount of heat that you have.
so how many is our group total? Sorry, there's Scruffy and
Scruffy is there as well.
But how many lowises? Maximum.
Your
of
lowises are, you have
maximum of 7.
you have a maximum of 7. You can, if you think there are some lowises you've forgotten to make, you can write them down now and use them. Like if you if you feel like you've made a Lois with one of your team members, then write them down.
Pancake.
And you could use them to roll.
Pancake, utterly terrifying. Do not turn your back on her.
Now, next up, Varric Colt.
Yep. Okay.
Reflect.
What do I click for the lowest?
Backtrack.
You'll be able to find it on Backtrack.
Backtrack.
So it's basically, it is the second to last one.
Okay.
Just put the number of active Loises to 7. And roll.
Alright. Ah, there we go. 7. And then I roll 43.
Hey, you rolled a 45 as well. Oh, you only have 6 Loises?
Yeah, I've not got one tagged for a 6th one.
Okay, well, I was talking to Lozzie mostly.
Yeah, Lazzy has only 6. But then again, she only had 69 for a for her encroachment, so it kind of goes down.
As for... And I will roll for Baron and Scruffy. I will just say that he has all of you as his additional Loises. He had very low encroachment to start to begin to deal with. His encroachment rate is down once more. And finally, Scruffy.
Wait, Demiurge?
Yeah, it's just GM.
Sorry,
Yeah.
they used the wrong name. Don't worry.
Yep.
And Scruffy didn't have made many Loises. And thus you retain, you have lived through another adventure, defeated another criminal, perhaps stopped a important part of the False Hearts operations, aided the UGN, and while you did not truly complete your mission, you got as far as you could, and that was all that was desired of you.
As all noir stories tend to end.
So, for everyone who has watched so far, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed the game. And I hope to see you next time we decide to do some weird shit like this. Good night.
Alright, and on that bombshell, good night, fellas.
Good night, folks.